Whoo. Good morning, good morning, good morning. How y'all doing this morning? How y'all doing this morning? How y'all doing this morning? Double tap on my screen real quick. It's your favorite. I'm gonna wait on y'all to get in, but it's your favorite. Your favorite then popped in this morning. How y'all doing this morning? Double tap on that screen. Double tap on that screen. Go ahead, tap in, tap in, tap in. Y'all said Monday through Friday, so guess what? I'm doing my best to stay on board. I'm doing my best to stay on board. I don't care what nobody say. If I can do it, I'm going to make it happen. Understand that. Good morning, good morning. How you doing, Leandra? I see you tapping in. How y'all doing down here, man? Come on, double tap on that screen. Okay. There we go. There we go. There we go. First things first, I need for y'all to do, man. We listen, we almost on our regular time right now. How y'all doing this morning? What up, Maryland? How y'all doing, man? First thing first, I need for y'all to come in the room. When you come in the room, I want you to say good morning to me. After you say good morning to me, let me know where you're viewing me from. It is your favorite online motivational speaker, your favorite online life coach. It's your girl, street poet. Check in, check in, check in. How y'all doing in Connecticut? How y'all doing, man, in South Carolina, Hawaii? I see you guys. How y'all doing this morning? Double tap. What up, Memphis? How y'all doing? Alabama is checking in on me. Okay, Michigan. Virginia is here as well. Man, come on. Double tap on the screen. What up, Texas? What up, Chicago? Gorgeous Glow. Tapping in with the first badge of the morning. That's what I'm talking about. Come in showing love. Like I already know she about to say something that I'm going to like. So let me send mine now. How you doing, Greenville, South Carolina? What up, Miami? What's up, Denver? How y'all doing in California, man? Double tap on that screen. North Carolina, what's up? Food for the soul. Thank you so much. And I'm going to bring that food for thought, baby. How y'all doing this morning? Tap in and tap in, tap in. Philly, what's good with you? Okay, they go my Canada people. How y'all doing, Big Jersey? London is here as well. More California checking in. Double tap on that screen, man. Yeah, it's safe to say I got a message. North Carolina, what up? Tennessee, what up? California is like, we love you. I love y'all too. How y'all doing in Miami? Baltimore, what's going on? KC, what up? Arkansas, how y'all doing? More Virginia checking in. Indianapolis is here. Tampa is here. Okay, man. Is it Sacktown? Sacktown is checking in. What's going on? Brooklyn, y'all know I love me some New York. What up, what up, what up? San Fernandino? I'm messing that all up. What up? What up? What up? What's going on in Pennsylvania, New Orleans? How y'all doing? Bad girl, I appreciate you. Thank you so much for that badge, Mimi. What's going on with y'all, man? I love y'all this morning, man. What up? The Bronx is here. Okay, BX in the building. How y'all doing, man? What up, Maryland? What up, Michigan? Man, double tap on my screen. What up, Harlem? Okay, that's what I'm talking about. Bring all the barrels in real quick. Bring all the barrels in. How y'all doing? Saucy hair. Appreciate that badge, man. Okay, there we go. Shekinah sending those flowers down here on TikTok. I got IG going. I got TikTok going. Right now, we just welcoming everybody into the room. I'm giving everybody the opportunity to tag your bestie. Tell them to come on to the live. Thank y'all so much, God. It's at Memphis for those flowers. Yeah, tag your bestie. Tell them to come on to the live, baby. Nat, appreciate that. Come on, double tap. Go. Okay, good morning, PM. PM is in South Africa and checking in with his coach. I love that. What up, Brooklyn? I see y'all, man. Double tap on that screen. Tag your best friend, your best friend's best friend that know all your business and you ain't even told it to them. Go ahead and bring them into the live too. Oh, this gonna be one of them. This gonna be one of them. Go ahead and tag them and tell them to come on in the room, baby. Nashville, Tennessee, how y'all doing this morning? Double tap on the screen real quick. That's right. I see that South Africa is here. Cleveland is here. How y'all doing, man? Germany is here as well. Okay, so man, we ain't playing. We all overseas with it, baby. They go Brooklyn. How y'all doing in Brooklyn, man? South Carolina is here this morning. Double tap on that screen. If you're not following me on Instagram, make sure you do so. It's Street Poet _1125. Same thing as it is on TikTok. I'm on both platforms on a regular basis. How y'all doing in Macon, Georgia? I'm going to be talking about something that I need to make sure that because see, some of y'all might not tell y'all friends, so I'm here to make sure that your friends know that this is what we own right now. Understand that, don't nobody get no passes with me. Hello, double tap. I appreciate that badge, man. I appreciate that. Shy Hero, I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Yeah, I don't want to put that up there. What's going on, England? How y'all doing? I just want people to know that, you know what I'm saying? Don't nobody get no passes. Don't nobody get no special treatment around here. Nassau, Bahamas, how y'all doing? More England checking in. Mississippi checking in. Sexy Mac, appreciate that badge, man. Double tap on my screen. Send me some love. Yeah, we be on everybody. Don't nobody get no special treatment around here. We be on relationships. We be on friendships. We get on on religion. Understand that we get on the church, we get on the job. They don't nobody get no special treatment around here. And before this holiday season even get in here the way that it's trying to get in here, we gonna go ahead and nip some stuff in the bud. Hello, somebody. Double tap on that screen. So yep, it's gonna be majority for the friends. So that's why I say bring them on in. How y'all doing in Indianapolis, man? Savannah, Georgia, what's good with you? Go ahead, double tap on that screen, because sometimes folks be wanting you to be more of a friend to them than they're willing to be for you. And one of the things that we're gonna identify today. Oh, I was about to say I got to wait on them to get 10K. They already at 14K. They like, Coach, we ahead of you. What up, Canada? I see y'all checking in. Philly, more Philly checking in. What we gonna talk about? Am I your friend or am I your service provider? Hello, somebody. Yep, that's gonna upset some folk. I'm already in people relationships. I might as well get into friendships today. Hello. Yeah, double tap on the screen. Am I your friend or am I your relationship, your service provider? I need to understand that. What up, London, UK? What up, Miami? I see y'all checking in, because a lot of times what happens is people don't be wanting to deal with you. They be wanting the service that you provide, though. But they be wanting from you is the things that you bring to the table. What they be wanting from you is the benefits of you. What they be wanting from you is whatever it is that you have to offer. So as long as you're the type of person that's giving and giving and giving and doing and doing and doing, then guess what? They right there in your face and they skinning and grinning. You can see every tooth up in their head. They right there with their hand out every single time they turn around. They right there in your face. But the moment that you start establishing boundaries in your life, the moment that you start utilizing that no, the moment that you start stepping back and stepping away from folk and letting them know that no, I'm not going to be able to do it, I'm not going to be able to come through, I'm not going to be able to provide it, then that's when you're going to start to see a shift in the relationship. The day we're going to talk about, are we friends or am I your service provider? Because there's a difference. That's a fact. Yeah, it's always somebody mad at me. I ain't surprised. What's going on, Louisiana? Yeah, I mastered the art of making folk mad. You know what I'm saying? I mastered that art, baby. If I don't do nothing else, I ruffle feathers. You know what I mean? And I don't be caring nothing about it. You got to know me to know that they be like, Coach, don't you get upset, baby. I be over here cool as a cucumber. It's very hard to pull me out of character. The only thing you're going to do is make me, you know what I'm saying, post more videos. Anytime I got folk in their bag, y'all will start seeing me dropping more reels. I be live a whole lot more. You know what I'm saying? Because I believe in when you got the devil mad, make them matter. When you got them in their feelings, keep them in their feelings. Piss them off so much that they want to change. Piss them off so much that they want to get their stuff together. Piss them off so much and expose so much that they got going on in that negative way. Make sure you do what? You keep going and you keep going to the point where they either do one or two things. Hello, somebody. What you say, Coach? They either going to get it together or they going to leave your life. Understand that I'm going to piss you off to the point where you either going to fix what you got going on or you going to get up out my face, one or the other. But it's going to be some changes that's going to be made around here. That's just that. That's it. That's all. I can't water me down for folk, y'all. I can't water me down for folk. I can't play nice, you know what I'm saying, with people. I can't tiptoe around certain subjects and whatnot, because if I get on here and I start tiptoeing around different subjects, if I get on here and I start trying to, you know what I'm saying, play nice to get along and not be my true authentic self, then that means that I'm not being real. You know what I'm saying? And y'all not finna do that to me, baby. I'm going to be real. I'm going to be raw. I'm going to be uncut, uncensored. I've been saying that since 2017, baby. You going to get it just like how I got it. I'm tipping toeing all up and through your house. I'm sitting on your couch, feet kicked up on your coffee table. Understand that, standing up over your bed, yelling up in your face. Understand that, screaming all through your phone. I suggest you turn your phone down. And if you easily triggered by passion, aggression, or truth, do me a favor. Go ahead, put your finger on the screen, press down a little bit, slide up, go find you another motivational speaker to listen to, because you won't change what I do over here. What we gonna be talking about? Am I your friend or am I your service provider? Yeah. Because some people just got to say, you got to put it out there for some people. You got to put it out there. Yeah, you got to put it out there for some people, because people will go outside of their way and believe it or not, they'll use up all your gifts. They'll use your talent. They'll use everything that you have to fuel their own dreams, to fuel whatever it is that they got going on in their life. And you can tell whether or not this is a friendship or you're a service provider, because the moment that you start trying to want to do your own thing, or you can't come through for them the way that you've been coming through for them, then you're going to start to see that shift in that relationship. All of a sudden, they're going to start saying things like, oh, you acting funny, or you acting different, or you think you better than everybody else, or it don't take all of that. You know what I'm saying? You could do this if you wanted to, and you could do that, but you acting real different. And the truth of the matter is, I'm not putting in all this time, this energy, and this effort on myself for me to come back and be the same exact person. I'm purposely changing. The problem is you not. What you say, coach? I'm not putting in all this work on myself for me to remain the same. My goal in life is for me to do what? For me to change. My goal in life is for me to be able to create the very best version of myself, a brand new version of myself. And sometimes that's going to require me creating a better version of myself. In some situations, it's going to require me to step back and step away and honestly focus on myself. Me working on myself is going to require me to tell you no sometime. That's a no right there for somebody. What you said, sometimes when you're working on yourself and your development and you're making yourself a priority in your life, when you're focusing on yourself, got your eyes on your own paper, you're going to have to tell some folk, no. You're going to have to tell some folk, I can't do it. You're going to have to tell some folk, I'm available but not available to do that. You have got to get locked into your own life. When you start working on yourself, you don't even realize how far you are behind until you get focused. Actually, that part ain't showing up there. You don't even realize how far you are behind until you start getting focused. I got people in my support group right now. In August, we started working on focus on getting refocused. And that's the moment that everybody realized how far behind that they really and truly were. We so far behind in life right now. Why? Because we've been over there coming through for other people, taking care of other people, making sure everybody have everything that they need, going outside of our way, showing up in situations where we know for a fact that we didn't even have that time to spare, but we slid it in. So now we got anxiety all on our chest. We feeling all overwhelmed. We feeling all drained because we just piling it on, baby. Knowing that we should have said no, but we just piling it on. Knowing that was going to be cutting it close. We go over there and we try to make our way on over there anyway. And then we get over to a situation. Can I be real? Then a lot of times we get over there to the situation to go and help them out, to go over there and do something for them, to go. They don't even know that we done went all outside of our way. They don't even know that we done neglected ourselves. They don't even know that we didn't stop doing what we were supposed to be doing to come over there to make sure that they was good. And we get all the way over there, fight through every trial, through every obstacle, through everything that we got going on. We do all of that, go outside of our way, sacrifice ourselves, our time, our energy, and our effort to get over there. And they do what? They don't even appreciate the fact that you're there. Okay, well, that really did it right there. If you're gonna be real, just put that's me. Just what's up, Crystal? I see you tapping in. Thank you for that gift. If that friend say that's fact, if just say ouch and send a gift, say ouch and send a badge. Come on, let's be. You don't even know what I done and I had to go through to get over here to you. You don't even know what all I had to set aside to make sure that I was here for you. You don't even know all the trials, the tribulations, the dark hours, everything. I had to get up a little bit early. I had to stop doing this, doing that. I had to take a point at work. I had to call out. I had to do all of these things to be able to be here with you. And then you get over there after sacrificing yourself, your time and everything. They don't even appreciate your presence. They don't even appreciate the sacrifices that you made. They look at you all entitlement all up in their face, baby. Entitlement all over their face like you were supposed to be here. Okay. Okay. Y'all ready for, I got more notes. Double tap on my screen. I just want you to know that when note number one, the title that we talking about are we friends or am I your service provider? That first note that I gave is that when you lock into yourself, when you start working on yourself, focusing on yourself, your development and everything, that you have to understand that you're going to have to start passing out no's. Hello, somebody. What you say, coach? Note number one is when you're working on yourself and your development, when you're really locking into yourself, when you're on your self journey, your healing journey, your spiritual journey, when you're trying to create the very best version of yourself, it's going to require you to start issuing out some no's to folk. That's note number one. I need for you to understand that. That's just note number one. You're going to have to start saying no. And I'm ready to give, because see, sometimes people be playing with you. And see, they be playing with you because that you don't be saying nothing. Well, they be playing with you. What's up, loving single Ashley? I see you tapping in. Yeah, they be playing with you because you be acting like you be acting like you mute or something. You be acting like you don't see what you seen. You be acting like you don't feel that disrespect. You be acting like you don't be knowing what's going on. You better open up your mouth. That's the season that we in right now. One of your affirmations that I gave y'all for this month was what? Baby, be ready to confront. That's right. If I feel a certain type of way, you gonna know about it. If I feel disrespected, you gonna know about it. If I feel uneasy, you gonna know about it. If I feel unsafe, you gonna know about it. What I'm not gonna do is walk around being mute, baby. Understand that if I got a voice, and if I ain't got no voice, I'm about to sign it up, baby. I want you to understand, you will not disrespect me. You will stay connected to me. You won't disrespect me and still have the same type of access to me, still reap the same type of benefits from me. The devil is a lie, baby. You're gonna have to go find you somebody else to play with. I'm not walking around just letting people think that it's okay for them to disrespect me. I'm not going to let people just walk around thinking that they can talk to me crazy, thinking that they can handle me any old kind of way. You better play where it's safe, and it ain't safe to play with me. Understand that my affirmation for these next 2 months, baby, I'm working on this. I'm ready to confront. What you saying, coach? I didn't say I was confrontational. I said, but I'm ready to confront. I come in peace, but baby, I'm on that money bag, but however you want to go about it. Hello, somebody. Double tap on my screen. I ain't playing with nobody. However you want to go about it. However you want to go about it. Put it in the comment section. However you want to go about it, baby. However you want to, I come in peace, but it's gonna be however you want to go about it. I'm gonna tell you that right now. What I'm not about to do it. I'm not about to do it. However you want to go about it. I said that my affirmation for these next couple of months, what I'm working on my, that's right, being ready to confront. I want you to understand that I'm gonna utilize my voice, and when I utilize my voice, I'm not speaking like no coward. I done told y'all that when you walk in the room like you supposed to be there. You speak up. You say it with your chest. The other affirmation I said was what? Be confident. That's right. And part of being confident is what? Head up, chest out. Understand that I'm here because I'm supposed to be here. Don't care what type of room it is. We are room shifters. We didn't come into the room to conform to the room. We didn't come into the room to blend in. We weren't designed to blend in. We were designed to do what? To stand out. And that's what you're supposed to be doing. You ain't about to play with me. Not in this here season. I didn't say I was confrontational, but I am ready to confront. So be careful with them jokes, the jokes that you got that got disrespect wrapped up in them. Oh, baby, because I cleared out. Okay, I'm going to get back in here. I'm going to get out because I be ready to clear it out, baby. Yeah, y'all got to excuse me because I be ready. What? I cleared out. I cleared out, baby. I cleared out. I'm telling you right now, I'm done playing nice to get along with folk. I'm done acting like I didn't see it. I'm done acting like I don't feel it. I'm done acting like it ain't what it is. That's right. I'm going to call it out right then and right there. A lot of times people continue to play with you because we don't check them the first time. They continue to walk all over you because you didn't check them the first time. They continue to make those type of jokes and try to come at you all kind of sideways because you ain't check them the first time. So you got to put people in their place the very first time so that they'll know, oh yes, she don't play like that. She don't talk like that. She don't operate like that. So they'll have to tighten up when they start coming around with you. So you can play and you can laugh and you can do all that over there. But when you come over here, baby, yeah, that's not for me. I'm not one of those. Understand that proper placement. That's what I told y'all, ain't it? That right there, that's a red ink pen. No, proper placement. That's all I've been yelling to people. Proper placement, baby. Yeah, for real. If that anger ain't got nothing to do with me, put it in its proper place. If that betrayal ain't got nothing to do with me, put it in its proper place. If I ain't the one that let you down, put it in its proper place, baby. Because understand that I'm not finna fix nothing that I ain't tell up. I'm gonna tell you that right now. And some of the stuff that I told up, I ain't fixing neither. That's a fact right there. Oh Lord, but that's the truth. That's the truth. Baby, if I done tore it up, yeah, it's a wrap. It just be a wrap. It just be a wrap. Proper placement, baby. Proper placement, and then walk smooth off. Just proper placement. Because you know what? You want me to tell you why I don't be fixing everything, y'all? I'm going to tell y'all the truth. I'm going to tell y'all why I don't fix everything. I don't fix everything because it takes a whole lot for me to tear something up. It takes a whole lot for me to get to that point where I have to get out there like that. You feel me? So once you then push me to that point, we done anyway. Understand me? Yep, snip, abort that mission. I'm up out your face and up out your way expeditiously. Ain't nothing else coming from that situation anyway, because I don't allow people to continuously paint me multiple different pictures of the person that they are. Once you show me who you are, I accept it as that. I don't try to play like I'm delusional. I don't do none of those games. I don't play those games. So once I let you know where we stand and what it is, after that, I move on about my business. But I'm ready to go to note number 2. Note number 2 is this right here. Some people don't want you. They just want the service that you provide. Yeah, I'm gonna make that make sense. Note number 2, some people don't want you. Them folks ain't thinking about you. Them folks is not thinking about you at all, honey. They not about to reach out to you. They not about to check on you. They not about to see how you doing. They don't care if you living, breathing, or whatever the case is. All they need to know is, are you gonna be able to come through for me? You can have all hell breaking loose in your life right now. The husband can be acting up. The wife can be acting up. The kids can be going through hell. Everything else. You could have been lost your job and everything in between that. Them folk don't care nothing about none of that. They're not going to inbox. They're not going to text. They're not going to inquire, send no SOS message or nothing to see if you are okay, if you need anything from them, if they can service you in any type of way. All they want to know is, can you come through for me? Some folk don't want you. They want the benefits of you. Some folk don't want to deal with you. They just want what you bring to their life. Some folk don't want you. They just want whatever it is that you have that helps them stay afloat. That right there, I need for you to understand. Y'all be confusing love with people that need you. Don't get mad at me, because I had already told y'all that it was going to be tight but right. And y'all the ones who asked me to come on 5 days a week. Yeah, I'm just saying, Kira, they asked me to come 5 days a week. So here I am. Here I am. What you said? I said, y'all be, come on, get your notes out. I said, some of y'all be confusing people that need you with people that love you. There's a very big difference, baby. Y'all be thinking that them folks love you. That's not love, baby. That's a need. The only reason why they're dealing with you is because they need you. The only reason why they still in that relationship is because they need you. The only reason why y'all deal in any type of way, shape, or form is because the need that they have of you. That's not love, sweetheart. Love is a choice, not a need. Understand that. You could take that to the bank. I said, yeah, you could take that to the bank. Come on, man. Yeah, you could. I'm just putting it out there. Yeah. If you take away the things that you provide, would they still love you? That's a question that you got to ask yourself right there. I told y'all that it was going to be tight, but it was going to be right. The question that you have to ask yourself about some of these relationships that you are in right now, the people that are givers, how y'all, I'm just a giver. I give somebody the shirt off my back. I give them the shoes off my feet. The problem is if they will accept that. A person that would accept the shirt off your back or the shoes off of your feet is not a person that genuinely loves you. A person that loves you is not going to take your last. They're going to let you know, no, I'm not going to take that from you, and I know that you need it. Matter of fact, a person that genuinely loves you and they acknowledge that you're already going through things in your own life, they're not going to ask you for nothing. They're not going to come to you about nothing, because they already know that you already down bad. And what I look like kicking you while you down bad? What I look like coming to ask you for something when I already know that you're going through what I'm going through? You know what I'm saying? And that's how you're able to tell the difference in between, are we friends or am I your service provider? That's how you're able to tell the difference right there. People that genuinely love you, they're not finna take your last. They're not finna do that to you when they know that you need it. Come on, double tap on my screen. Are we friends or am I your service provider? Some people, the note number 2 is, some people don't want you. They want your service. And you know they only want your service when they don't call, they don't text, they don't inbox, they don't inquire about your well-being, about your mental health state. The only thing that they want to know is, can you come through for me? Can you provide for me? Can you do this right here still for me? Because the red ink pen note was, y'all be confusing love with need. Yeah, and that's two totally different things. Thank you for that badge, Kira. Appreciate you. Y'all be red ink pen notice. Y'all be confusing love with need. Love is a choice. Understand that love is a choice. And that's right. That means that if you have it, I love you, and if you don't have it, I'm still gonna choose to love you. If you're in a good position, then I'm gonna love you, and if you're in a bad position, I'm gonna still choose to love you. If we going through this and going, I'm gonna still choose to love you. But you gotta understand that some folk, once the gift stop, they stop loving you. Well, I want to talk about y'all love. Can I talk about y'all love real quick? Can I talk about y'all love? I want to talk about the love thing. I want to go I want to go into that real quick. I want to talk more about the love thing. Can I talk more about the love? Can we talk about, can we do it? Friends say talk about it. They down here, they tell me talk about it, y'all. Down here, thank you, Summer. Thank you, Asia. Down here on TikTok, they told me talk about it. They told me talk about it. IG, can I, y'all? Down here, thank you, Summer. Thank you, Asia. Down here on TikTok, they told me talk about it. They told me talk about it. IG, can I do it, y'all? Down here, thank you, Summer. Thank you, Asia. Down here on TikTok, they told me talk about it. They told me talk about it. IG, can I do it? Because of whatever it is that they need from you. They need to stay at your house. They need your transportation. They need your food. They need you to do this, and that. Because the moment that you pull back from them, they already know that they won't be able to stand without you. They already know that without you, they will not be able to do the things that they do. So those type of people, they're only with you because of the benefits of you, not because the fact that they love you. And you know that you're dealing with those type of people when the gifts stop. When you stop coming through from them, when you stop giving to them, when you stop making sacrifices for them, when you stop bending over backwards for them, when you stop always giving them that yes that they want, when you stop always running at their beck and call, that's when you know for a fact that you're dealing with people that don't love you, but they just need you. You need what I bring to your life. A person that genuinely loves you and want to be there with you, they don't want absolutely nothing from you but to see you at your best. Seeing you at your best make them happy. Seeing you have makes them happy. Seeing you have joy, having peace in your life, boy, that does something for them. That motivates them. That uplifts them. Understand that. They get happy about that. They love that for you. They'll say it to you like that too. Baby, that success look good on you. That glow look good on you. I'm so happy you at peace. It makes me feel good to see you just be the person that you are right now. That's a person that genuinely loves you. They don't want nothing from you but you. They don't come to you every time they got something going on. They not running around with their hand out. They not always begging. They don't always have a need. They don't always in your face about this, that, and the third. They just want to be there with you. I'm just telling you the difference in between love and need. And some of y'all in relationships and y'all thought y'all was in love, but you ain't really in love. You in need. I was to catch up real quick. I had to switch it over to the Wi-Fi. I had to get the Wi-Fi right for them. My bad, y'all. I had to get that Wi-Fi right for y'all. There we go. We back in. I'm sorry. There we go. We back in, y'all. I had to switch that. I had to get that Wi-Fi right for y'all. Yeah, well, and I'm going to tell y'all what I just said. I said some of y'all think that y'all in love, but you're really not in love. You in need. Y'all been thinking that you're in love, but you're really not in love. What you're in is in need. These people do not love you. They need you. And that's the reason why you see that relationship shift. Every time you start saying no, the moment that you can't come through for them, the moment that you don't give them what it is that they want from you, then you'll start to see the attitude. You'll start to see that they acting different, they behaving different, that they're not responding to you the way that they would normally respond to you. And they do that because it's not love, it's really need. I want you to understand that. Yeah. And see, sometimes too, people be so caught up in that the adult temper tantrums. And this ain't got nothing to do with my notes, but I just want to say that to you. Y'all got to stop being moved by these adult temper tantrums. Y'all let grown adults be whining and crying and doing the absolute most, you know what I'm saying, in y'all life, and then y'all be catering to them adult temper tantrums. Y'all got to stop doing that. And yeah, that be aggravating me and my friends. I'm trying to tell you, me and my other life coaches and my other ministers and stuff like that, we be getting frustrated with that. Y'all got to stop doing that. Y'all aggravates me and my friends when y'all do that. Y'all let people huff and puff and carry on in y'all life like any kind of way. And then when they do it, y'all go over there. Well, coach, they kept on calling, so I answered. They kept on knocking on the door, so I let them in. They didn't download the text app. They didn't did this and did that. Girl, I need for you to understand that you got to create the boundary and you got to stand on it. When you say that you're not dealing with this, when you say you're not putting up with that, when you say that this relationship, this friendship, this jobship, this familyship is not what I need in my life, when you say that it has a negative impact on my mental health, when you say that it's draining me, it's dragging me, it's doggone near destroying me, then guess what? You owe it to yourself. Know this. You owe it to yourself to snip. You owe it to yourself to establish that boundary and stand on business every single time. You got to stop being moved by adult temper tantrums because they huffing and puffing, because they mad about this and mad about that. Who cares? They wasn't mad enough to do the right thing. They wasn't mad enough to stand on business in the relationship. They wasn't mad enough to love you, to treat you with respect. They wasn't mad enough and couldn't communicate the way that you needed them to communicate when y'all was in that relationship. So why in the world would you always have to be the person that got to go outside your way and let them back in again? And they do the same thing. Let them back in again. Then they do the same thing. Let them back in and do the same thing. That's insanity. Yeah, come on now, let's be real. You owe it to you owe it to yourself. Put it in the comment section. Oh, baby, this personal. This personal. This personal. You owe, this personal. I owe that to myself. I gotta stop that right there. This right here, this personal. This personal. And I'm about to tell you while I want y'all to put it's personal in the comment section first. I see it down here. Double tap on the screen. Go ahead and bring your best friends in right now down here on TikTok. Y'all at 106K. Double tap on that screen real quick. Double tap on that screen. Thank you, Sheree, for that badge. I appreciate it. It's personal. This right here, this journey that I'm on, this is personal. The way that I'm behaving is personal. You understand that all of this is personal. Things that I'm doing in my life right now, this is personal. I'm not even expecting for other folk to understand. And the reason why I say that it's personal is because you got to understand that every single decision that you make in your life, everything it is that you allowed in your life, these are based on your own decisions. So if you self-sabotage, you're making that choice to do so. If you're being drugged through the mud, then you're allowing that type of behavior. If you are being talked to like you crazy on a regular basis, you got to understand these are things that you are allowing. This is a personal journey. You have to step up to the plate. You have to let folk know what you will and what you will not tolerate. You got to stop playing crazy with folk, acting like you don't see and you don't feel the disrespect that they're bringing to your life. I want you to understand, for as long as you allow it, it's definitely going to continue. You have got to stop responding to adult temper tantrums. I don't care nothing about you walking around with your face balled up. I don't care nothing about you walking around thinking that you giving me the silent treatment. Baby, that ain't no silent treatment for me. You ain't doing nothing but teaching me how to live without you. I'll be glad. Yeah, I'll be glad when you want to silent treat me. Silent treat me, please, every day. Every day. Silent treat me. I'm going to tell you what I'm about to be doing. I'm about to be on my morning routine. I'm about to be reading 4-5 chapters, baby. I'm about to be over there doing everything that I can possibly can to build myself up. The moment that you come up out your silent treatment, baby, I don't even want to talk to you no more. Hello, somebody. Coach, why did you tell them folks that? That's why they be mad at you, baby. By the time you get finished with your silent treatment, I done lost all taste for you, baby. By the time you decide that you want to pick up the phone and call me or interact with me in any type of way, shape, or form, I done already moved on with my life. I don't care to talk about it anymore. Whatever it was that I was tripping over, I done stepped all the way over it, baby. Anything that I was crying about, baby, I want you to understand that I'm all cried out. Baby, I ain't got not now another tear to drop in behind that situation. Please silent treat me. You can't silent treat a person like me, baby. Understand that by the time you get to talking out and lost all kind of interest. Hello. It's just the way that I move, y'all. I'm going to do better next year. 2024 going to be my year. 2024, y'all give me the 2024. I'm going to cut up all the way through. All the way through the end of this year, baby. I'm on 10. I'm going to act better next year. Next year, I'm going to act better. You know what I'm saying? Next year, I done pissed off a couple thousands of people. Next year, I'm going for 1 million. Okay? Next year, I'm going to go for 1 million. Y'all can't stop me. Understand? Y'all can't stop me. I'm out here now. I'm out here now. Baby, what you talking about, friend? Been and blocked them on the phone. Baby, sometimes been to change your whole phone number. Change the locks on your door. Understand that, baby. I want you to understand. We in a place in time right now where you have to understand that your happiness is your priority. Your joy, your peace, that's your priority. Understand that. And people are still sleeping on us. People are still thinking that we're the same broken version. People are thinking that we're not growing, we're not healing, we're not developing. And I want to put this out here even on to more to that, is that sometimes you think that you're not growing. You think that you're still the same exact person until a situation come, and that situation normally would be one that'll smoke some boost, that'll have you over there tiptoeing around, have you over there sad, depressed, and now you sitting over there like, man, I ain't even got the time in me to give it to it today. You ain't even realize you had that. You looking at yourself funny, like, wait a minute, I don't even have the time, because like I told y'all the other day, sometimes walk with the wise and become one of the wise. But if you walk with fools, you'll be one of the fools. The more that you are around positivity, the more that you're around good vibrations, the more that you're surrounding yourself in creating that environment that's in alignment with the life that you want, whether or not you think that you're taking it all in, you might not even have that as your note. It might not even be in your book, but subconsciously, you will still be absorbing all of the goodness. You will still be picking up sayings. You'll still be having all these things in your mind and you won't even know it. And before you know it, you will start saying something that you ain't even know you had in you. I ain't even write that in my note, but I came out with that. I didn't even know that was going on and that came out of me. You didn't even know that you had it until something happens. And baby, when that happened, make sure you pat yourself on the back. Getting back into what we're talking about, are you a friend to these people? Do y'all have a friendship, or are you simply a service provider? Note number one is that in order for you, when you start your healing journey, your growing journey, when you start evolving in life, you got to understand that it's going to require you to tell some folk no. You're going to have to say no. There's going to be some things that you're going to have to turn down. It's going to be some engagements that you're not going to be able to attend. It's going to be some things that you would normally do that you're going to have to back out of because you are I got to give myself some attention. I got to make sure that I handle my business, that's going to interfere with my time block, the time that I'm supposed to be focusing on myself, or that's going to interfere with my prayer time. I might be able to do it, but I can't do it until after I get finished with my prayer. I can't do it until after I get out of my mental health support group. I cannot do it if I cannot deviate from what it is that I'm doing in my own life that's helping me create a better version of myself. I am my priority. Anything that has anything to do with my development is top priority in my life. Understand that. Note number two is because some people don't want you. They want what it is that you provide. And you know that because all you have to do is say no. And the moment that you say no, what will happen is you will see the dynamic of that relationship shift right then and there when you're not able to give them what it is that they want from you. You got to understand that this right here, this is personal, baby. This ain't on me, it's in me. Yeah. Yeah, this ain't on me. This is in me. I'm not trying to be a beautiful disaster. I'm working on myself from the inside out, not from the outside in. I'm not trying to walk around and look good. I'm trying to really be good. Understand that I ain't trying to walk around and look good. I ain't trying to be none of that. I'm trying to really be good from the inside. Understand that, because you got to understand that folk that love you, that respect you, that want to see you operating at 100%, these people are not going to want your last. They're not going to accept from you your last. They're going to be the type of people that push you to do more, to do better, to stick to your boundaries, to honor your boundaries. These people going to let you know, no, friend, I didn't ask you for it because I know you got things going on in your own life. I didn't come to you and dump my issues on you, my problems on you, because I already know you got your own things that you're going through in life. You know what I'm saying? And I was respecting that. I don't want to pour more on you. I don't want to come over there and be kicking you while you down. I know that you was working on this. So guess what? I had it. And now we back up and we can go and we can celebrate together. You got to understand that's how life works. But the problem come in is that a lot of us, we're confusing love with need. We think that because these people need us, that they love us. And that's just not the case. The only reason why your relationship right now is afloat, the only reason why you laying next to that boo-boo or that bun right now is because they need you. How do you know that, coach? Because every opportunity that they get, every time it turn around, y'all having a conversation back and forth about what you need from them that they're not giving to you. You over there bending over backwards. You done bent over backwards so far. You just scraped up all the head, top of your head on the ground for them. You done walking through coals. You done jumped through fire rings and everything in between that. And guess what? You cannot get them to respond to you. You can't get them to respect you. You can't get them to honor you. You can't get them to reciprocate nothing it is that you do. You begging them for a relationship. You begging them for a commitment. You begging them for acknowledgement. You begging them for the bare minimum, and they won't even give it to you. You're giving it to them and you can't even get it in return. That's how you know that this relationship is not a real relationship. This is a beneficial ship. That's what this is. As long as I'm giving to you, as long as I'm saying yes, as long as I'm providing, as long as I'm going with the flow, then we're good. But the moment that I ask you where we stand, the moment that I ask you what are we, the moment that I ask you what we're going to be doing and where we see ourselves years from now, you go blank, you go quiet, you go mute. And if you don't go those things, you want to go straight into an argument. Uh-oh, street. Come on now. Yeah, 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 yeah. Or and yeah. Wait a minute. Can I go back there? Yeah. You go blank. You go mute. You ain't got nothing to say. You ain't got nothing to say when I start asking you, what are we and what we going to be doing and where do you see our relationship in the next couple of years? Yeah, 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 yeah. See, you don't want to talk. You don't want to have that type of talk because honestly, you don't have no real intention on being with me that long. Can we talk about it real quick? Well, I'm already out here. I just need to understand, is this a friendship or is this a service provider? Is this a relationship or am I just your service provider? Are we really family or am I just your service provider? You got to understand what you say, coach. Is this a friendship or am I the service provider? Is this a real relationship or am I the service provider? Is this a real family ship or am I a service provider? Because it's a lot of people in your life right now, you thinking that it's a relationship, a friendship, a family ship, and that's not the case. What it is that you're a service provider. You're the person that's providing service on their life. And the moment that you cut off the service, the relationship, the friendship, the family ship is gone. I see the dancing down here. Come on. It's gone. It's gone. The moment that, yeah. The moment that you cut off the service, then everything is done, right? They either gonna go mute when you start asking them questions about who, where we and what we stand and what we got going on and where you see us in the next couple of years. They go completely blank because they haven't thought that far out. They're not thinking about any of that because they don't have no real intentions in that moment. You got to understand that. And what people will do is they'll hold on to you long enough to be able to get all the benefits of you. They'll hold on to you long enough for them to be able to build themselves up, to be able to put themselves in the position that they need to be in. And then it's snip. The moment that they get to a place where they start to feel themselves again, when they get their savings account where they needed to be, when they get back on their feet the way that they need to be, then all of a sudden the way that they treat you, the way that they talk to you, the way that they show up for you, you will start to see that it's completely different. Now, when you was down bad, you loved me. When you was down bad and you didn't have anything or didn't have anybody, you was skinning and grinning and you was all up in my face. When you was down bad and all your so-called friends had walked away and you ain't have no family to depend on and you was pillar to post and you didn't really have no job at that time because you was in between everything that you had going on in life, then I was the person that was available for you. I was the person that you came and talked to. I was the shoulder that you was crying on. I was the couch that you were sleeping on or the bed that you were sleeping in, and it was all to the good. You had all the love in the world for me, but what you got to be doing is this right here. Y'all ready for your next note? The next note is this right here. You got to be aware of the desperate. Yeah, okay, well, that's your note. That's your note. You're going to have to take it how it is. Yeah. What you say, coach? You're going to have to be aware of the desperate. She said, girl, this is for me. Go ahead, double tap on my screen. Send me some love. Y'all at 158K. Go ahead and get us to 200K. Get us to 200K. Double tap on the screen. What'd you say, coach? You're going to have to be aware of the desperate, baby. Be aware of the desperate. Come on, double tap on the screen. Oh, yeah, we in here today. I told you it was tight, but it's right. You're going to have to be aware of the desperate, baby. Understand that. Beware of the desperate, baby, because you're going to be anybody's type when they ain't got nothing. When the person is at their lowest in life, when the person ain't got nothing to give nobody, when they ain't got a pot to piss in or a window to throw it out of, when they in between every single thing that's attached to them from a relationship, a job ship, a place to stay, transportation and everything else, anybody with a car is their type. Anybody with a house is their type. Anybody that's going to be able to keep them fed, to keep them clothed is going to be their type. A person that is desperate is going to settle for anything and anybody. That is a user. That is a person that looks at you like you are easy lick. And I know that other motivational speakers might not tell you that. Other ministers might not tell you that. Nobody else probably ain't gonna be that clear with you about it, but baby, I believe in being raw, being uncut, being uncensored. I'm gonna give it to you like I got it. Some of y'all right now, y'all laying next to the individual, y'all connected to the individual that do not love you. They look at you like a lick. That's a lick. That's a lick, baby. That's you. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I know that. Say ouch. Just say ouch. I see ouch. Yeah. Just say ouch. Send me some love. Just say ouch, baby. You a lick. You thought it was love, but it was a lick. Yeah. They looked at me like I was a lick, baby. That's what it was. Yeah. Because I kept them dressed nice, coach. You right. Because I made sure that there was food in the refrigerator. Not only that, coach, I made sure that I packed their lunch. I made sure that the clothes was ironed. I made sure that I dropped them off at work every day, picked them up from work every day. And when I couldn't do it, I sent the lift to go and get them, coach. You're absolutely right. As long as they was with me, they didn't have to worry about nothing. They didn't even know how to fill out an application until they got with me. They didn't even have a vehicle until they got with me. They didn't even get that degree until they got with me. And once they got with me, I got them all the way on their feet. I put them in the position that they are in. I made sure that they was good with everything. And the moment that I done all of that and they started looking like somebody again, feeling like somebody again, stepping into themselves again, all of a sudden they started treating me like I wasn't a person that just did all that for them. Now all of a sudden they just started treating me like I'm a nobody. Now all of a sudden they got love for everybody but me. What you say, coach? They got love for everybody but me. They got respect for everybody but me. They can come through for everybody but me. They can talk to everybody like with love and a passion and everything else but me. What is it that I done did to them? The fact of the matter is it was never love. It was a need. A person that is desperate will settle for anything and anybody. If you don't know your worth, if you don't know where you stand, if you're not operating with boundaries, people will look at you like a lick. You talking about I got a healing spirit. You just got licked. Yeah. You just got robbed and you didn't even know it, baby. You didn't even know it. Yeah. I'm just, okay, well, I'm just trying to say, stay away from the desperate. You know what I'm saying? Wait. Stay away from the desperate. That's all I'm going to tell you. You know what I'm saying? Let me put it out there one more time for the folks in the back, people in the balcony. I told you to tag your best friend. I told you to bring your brunch belly right on into the live video. I said, tag your favorite family member. Bring them on into the video, y'all, because it's about that time, baby. It's going to go down over here. Y'all said come back Monday through Friday. I'm back Monday through Friday. Don't get upset with me. Take the notes, apply the notes to your life. This is what it's going to be. You shouldn't have told me to come. At the end of the day, you got to understand that some of y'all over there celebrating in a relationship, over there smiling up, all cheese and all and everything, and that ain't no real relationship. That's not love. That's a need right there. Because the moment that you start saying no to that person, you're going to see that whole relationship shift. The moment that you stop coming through for folk, you're going to see that whole entire relationship shift. The moment that they start getting back on their feet and all of that, you're going to be one of those people that's going to be jumping on Facebook. I can see it right now. I done made them good for somebody else. I done made them perfect for somebody else. They didn't have this. They didn't have that. That was your fault because you wanted to run around talking about you got a healing spirit. You wanted to run around talking about you can fix people. You wanted to walk around and try to play Spider-Man, Superman, Wonder Woman, She-Ra in everybody's life. Operating with no type of boundaries, not utilizing your no, not walking away when you know that you should have, not cutting ties with them when they just gave you every reason up under the sun for why you need to get up out of there. You kept staying and allowing and to the point where they licked you. They took every single thing that you had and ran off with your goods. That's just a fact right there. You got to stay up. Yeah. But it's a plot twist. Yeah. Put it in my comment section real quick. It's a plot twist. Real quick. Come on. Hold on, Ashley. I got more, baby. I got more notes over here. What up, Kira? I got more notes over here. Crystal, I see you. Thank y'all so much, Gina. I appreciate those roses. Thank you, Betty, for the roses. It's a plot twist. I see. I got a plot twist. Gorgeous Glow. What's up with you? Yeah, I got a plot twist though. I want you to understand something. Hold on, because I ain't going nowhere though. I got some more. Hold on for me. I got some more. Double tap on my screen. Send me some love. You got to be aware of the desperate, but I got some more. You got to be aware of the desperate. You got to pay attention to those folks that are desperate, because when they down bad, they'll be attracted to anything. They'll want anything. They'll settle for anything, because it's not about love. It's about need. What we're talking about today is this a friendship, or am I a service provider? Is this a relationship, or am I a service provider? Are we real family members, or am I just a service provider? And you got to understand that when these folks are down bad, they want anything from anybody. They don't care what you look like. They don't care what you smell like. Long as you can help them, that's the only thing that they're concerned about in that moment. And the moment that they feel like they've gotten everything that they need, they'll be out the door. The moment that they feel like they don't need you no more, they'll be out the door. The moment that they feel like they back on their feet and they operating at 100%, you won't even hear from them. They won't check on you. They won't call you. They won't text you, no SOS message you, won't inquire about you in no way, shape, or form until the plot twist. Yes, sir. What you say, coach? Until they down bad again. Yeah, come on now. Until they went out there and chose all those folks over you, and then they realize that those folks are not you. Until they go outside of their way, you know what I'm saying, to get away from you, and then they go over there and they start being with somebody that they realize, oh, wait a minute, this ain't what I thought that it was going to be. I thought the grass was going to be greener over here. I thought that this was going to be better out here. I thought that I had this all together over here. So what's your next note, coach? They won't see, y'all ready for my next note? My next note is this right here. Yeah, they won't see your value until you're gone. Friend say, yep, I told you it was a plot twist. I told you. I told you it was a plot twist. Hold up. She said, Lord, have mercy. Okay, well, I'm coming. I told y'all I had more. Kira told me to give it to you. Blame her Instagram. She the one who told me. She said, go ahead and drop it, coach. Yeah. Then when they get back to that position where they need again, when they get back to that position, when they go out there and they see that all those people that they picked over you don't equal up to you, when they find themselves going from one relationship to another relationship to another relationship, trying another relationship, trying to find you in other people and can't do it until they go outside of their way. Here we are. It ain't number about 12 months in a year, and they done been with a different person every single month because they're going outside of their way, trying to find you in different people. And every single time that they fail, you what I just told you. I told you to be careful with the adult temper tantrums, the manipulating with people's moves. Understand? I told you to be aware of that. Why? Because when they go out there and they see that you're not easy to replace, when they go out there and they see that you're rare, when they go out there and they see that these folks are not like you, that you are really one of one, then all of a sudden, get your red ink pen out real quick. Get your red ink pen out. When all of a sudden, then guess what? You got to beware of that I miss you text. Oh, yeah, they miss you then. Oh, now they miss you now. Some folk won't know your value until you're gone. Some people won't love you until they no longer have that access to you. Some people won't respect you until you step away. Some people won't really acknowledge the person that you are at your true self until you are out of their life. And notice everything that I said had absolutely nothing to do with monetary things, nothing materialistic anyway. I'm talking about a person that loves you just for you, a person that listens, a person that sits right there, even having a conversation that didn't require any words. We just hear in complete silence just because I want you to know that you're not by yourself. Understand that. That's what I'm talking about right there. The moment that they go out there and they pick other people over you, the moment that they go out there and they treat other people better than they treated you, and they think that they done got out there to the next best thing since sliced bread, that grass is so much greener over there, when they find out that it ain't you, when they find out you're rare, when they find out just you're one of one, when they find out that you're not as easy to replace as they thought that you were going to be, you got to be aware of that I miss you text. Understand that. That's why I told you, you got to make sure that you're not operating out of your emotions, because if you're operating out of your emotions, you're going to fall for that I miss you text. You're going to fall for that I can't find nobody like you. You're going to fall for all that BS that they going to start texting you and putting in your ear, trying to, oh, you so much this and you so much that, baby. You only know my value now because you no longer have it. Should have caught me while I cared. Yeah. You should have caught me. Don't fall for it. No, you should have caught me while I cared. That's what you should have did. You should have caught me while I cared, because you understand some people won't know your value. They won't see your value until you're no longer there, till you're no longer connected to them, until you remove yourself completely from that situation. And I want to go deeper than that. I want you to understand that that's not just in a relationship. That also goes for your adult children as well. Let's just be real about it. As long as you're that type of person that's always coming through for them, that's always bending over backwards for them, that's always going outside of your way, catering to them, if they're beck and call, if they need this, they need that, they get in trouble here, they get in trouble there, and you're always running to go and make it right. I want you to understand that they're never going to grow up. They're never going to learn. They're never going to have that level of respect for you. You have got to allow them to go through life consequences. If this is what you do, this is going to be the consequence of it. No, I'm not going to stop living my life, stop doing what I'm doing, stop watching my TV TV show. Stop going out with my friends to come over there to figure out what you got going on. I want you to understand that whatever bed you make is going to be the bed that you're going to lay in. You have got to let them know, because if not, your children will do you dirty way worse than somebody that you're in a relationship with. I want you to understand that your adult children, you got to be careful with them, because your kids know you inside and out, and don't nobody know how to manipulate you like your child. Yeah, I just want to put that out there too, because y'all, I'm a firm believer in that, baby. Yeah, you come on now, because some of y'all mothers, y'all be acting like y'all don't know. Yeah. That y'all gotta know, you got to know when to draw the line, baby. You got to know when to put your foot down. Oh, no, ma'am, no, sir. When I was going outside my way and I was calling and texting you and trying to make sure that you was good, you said I was hovering. You said I was doing too much. You said that I was in the way. You said that I was bothering you. And every time I turn around, I'm calling you. You're not answering the phone. I'm texting you. You're not responding back. But you can call and text your little friends. You can go meet up with your friends, check on your little friends and all of that. But when it come down to you checking on me, when it come down to you coming to see me, when it come down to you making sure that I'm good, then you can find everything in the world to go do. But it's so hard for you to come through for me. So I tell you what, I hope your friends got you like I do. Hello, somebody. What you say, coach? You have to get to that place. I'm trying to tell you what I told y'all. Don't nobody get no special privileges around here. I don't be tiptoeing around nobody. I don't do that with nobody. Ain't no special privileges. Your boundaries have got to be fair and consistent all the way across the board. You got to be extremely real with every single person that's in your life. If you establish a boundary, you owe it to yourself to stand firm on that boundary, and that go all the way across the board. Baby, that includes your children. That includes your parents that you got to take care of as well. If I'm going outside my way to come over here to take you out, to make sure that your pamper change at your grown age, to make sure that the nursing home is doing what they supposed to do, you ain't gonna treat me crazy neither. Yeah, now I'm not doing that. I'm going to tell you that right now. I'm fair and consistent, baby. You have to bring that down a notch. I'm all about respect, but yeah, we ain't finna do that. We ain't finna play that game, baby. No, we ain't going to do that, yo. You going to have to treat me like somebody. You going to have to treat me like somebody. You going to have to treat me like somebody. I'm not about to do it. My boundaries are clear, very clear with any and everybody. Understand that all the way across the board. I don't show no favoritism to nobody, because the moment that you start showing favoritism to one person or allowing another person to do something that you telling everybody else they can't do, that's gonna be the first thing that they gonna throw up in your face. Well, you ain't say nothing when that person did it. You ain't have nothing to say when this person did it. So I'm fair and I'm consistent all the way across the board. If I ain't about them games, then I'm not gonna be about them games, and that's gonna be that on that. I stand strong on anything that I'm gonna put out there. That's exactly what that's gonna be. And you mosey right on about your business, because I want you to understand that everybody deserves respect. Everybody deserves to be treated with the utmost respect. Everybody deserves to be heard, to be valued, to be respected. Understand that those are the bare minimums. Those are things that you should be able to get without even asking anybody for. In the moment that you got to go outside of your way to beg for it, the moment that you got to go outside of your way to always try to break that down for folk, to try to make people comprehend that, then that right there is enough to let you know that you ain't got no business being off in my face. I ain't got no business being connected to you. We ain't got no business talking. We ain't got no business hanging out with each other. I don't want to be around nothing or nobody that cannot respect me, that cannot honor me, that cannot see and value me as a person, can't hear me. No, ma'am, no, sir. We ain't even finna play that game. But that note right there, it says, once they won't value you until you gone. And once you're gone, then they'll try to do what? They'll try to rekindle that relationship right then and there. Once you done got up out of their life and they see that they can't just replace you with no anybody, when they see that they can't get all the things that they was getting from you, from somebody else, when they see that they don't love them the same, they don't come through the same, they don't provide the same type of service, when they find out that you got Verizon service and they over there with Boost Mobile, then in that moment, then they gonna do what? They gonna try to switch the plan. Baby, ain't no plan switch. I come with a contract. Boost Mobile month to month. Yeah, go find you some. No, go ahead, y'all. I'm no. You can't reconnect over here. Yeah, Boost Mobile month to month, baby. I come with contract. Yeah, I come with contract. My contract is boundaries. You got to meet this criteria to be able to sign up over here, baby. Yeah. You got to meet this. Come on now, let's be real. You got to meet this criteria. If you don't meet this criteria, you can't. I can't. What you say, Coach? I can't give this service to everybody. Everybody can't afford this service. It's all I'm trying to tell you. Come on now. What, you know what I mean? Where my coaches at, man? Come on, y'all double tap in. Come on, double tap in, because some things they gonna get mad at me. Hold on, you got to understand that you now you want to switch plans. The note is one they don't value you until that you're no longer there. They don't value you until you're no longer there. And once they go out there and see that they can't get the same service that you provided, when they see that the other people are not like you, when they done went out there and compared prices and they see that you had the better deal, then all of a sudden they want to come back over to you. But baby, I come with contract. I come with criteria. Everybody can't afford this here service. Everybody can't be connected over here. Understand that. Yeah, that's right. Because once you know who you are and you are aware of the person that you are and you know what it is that you bring to the table, you're not settling for nothing temporary. That's why you're not connected with no month to month. If you're a month to month person and you don't, some days 1 month you're hot, the next month you're cold, 1 month you're in, the next month you're out, 1 month you're doing, the next month you ain't doing it, 1 month you can comprehend, the next month you can't. We don't do month to month because we don't do temporary. We do contract basis only. If you are able to be able to follow this criteria, to meet all of these standards, if you are capable of being able to pay this tab, then guess what? You can come over here and get this service. I don't just give me to know anybody. Yeah, they'll try. No, no, I ain't gonna be able to do it. Yeah, I ain't gonna be able to do it. I ain't gonna be able to do it. I'm on a contract, baby. Because people are going to play with you as long as you allow. As long as you allow these type of folks to be in your life doing exactly what it is that they want to do, how they want to do it, I want you to understand that they're going to do it every single time. You owe it to yourself to put your foot down. And if you allow them to in and out your life, that's what they're going to do. If you allow them to behave and run amok in your life, then that's exactly what you're going to do. People know how you view yourself. People know how you see yourself. And they know these things because they watch you. They watch how you treat yourself. They watch how you talk to yourself and talk about yourself. They see the way that you move, if you're committed to your commitments or not. Are you just talking, or is this a lifestyle that you're really living? These people sit, whether you think that they do or not, these people sit and they analyze you all day long. They break you down all day long. That's the reason why they're able to manipulate the situations the way that they do. That's how they're able to say certain things to get up under your skin, to say certain things to make you cry, say certain things to make you feel like you're responsible for what's going on. They know exactly how to manipulate you because they sit and study you, because they sit and they analyze you all the way down. So they know exactly what they can get away with. They go out there and they do exactly whatever it is that they want to do, however they want to do it, with whomever they want to do it with, and they have them a time doing it. And they know for a fact if they got a lick or not. They know for a fact if they got a person that's going to stand on business or not. They know this about you, so they go and do whatever they're going to do. And they know that if they come back to you, you're the type of person that's so pressed for a relationship that all you going to do is yell and scream and still stay. They know that you want matching pajama season so bad that all you going to do is yell and scream and still stay. They know for a fact that you're the type of person that's hung up on, I don't want no broken home, I want my kids to have both parents, that all you gonna do is yell and scream and you gonna still stay. And every time that you make a decision to still stay, you are disrespecting yourself. That's a fact. Every time, they're going to do whatever you allow them to do. Every time you make a decision to stay in a situation that's not beneficial to you, your growth and your development, you are choosing to self-sabotage. These people study you. They know exactly what to do and what to say. They know exactly how to make you fall right back in line. And what you do, you yell, scream, and you still stay. You throw a whole adult temper tantrum, stomp all up and down the hallway, slam doors, do all of that, and you still stay connected to that individual. So at the end of the day, what I'm telling you is that you're responsible for your own happiness. You're responsible for your own joy, your own peace. And that's in a relationship, a friendship, a family ship, a church ship, a job ship. That's whatever ship that you're on with anybody. You have got to step up and utilize your voice. You got to tell people no. When you're focusing on yourself yourself and your development, you have got to honor yourself. What you look like asking somebody to love you in a way that you're not loving yourself, to understand you in a way that you don't even understand yourself, to pour into you in a way that you don't even pour into yourself, to show up for you in a way that you don't even show up for yourself. You don't even provide yourself with that. You don't even love yourself that way. You don't even respect yourself that way. You don't do it, so why do you expect me? And I know that you don't do it because you're still connected to me. A person that genuinely respects themselves, honor themselves, and look at themselves like they're this person that you're talking about, you won't be with nobody like me, because I know for a fact that I don't deserve you. These people know this already. They know that they don't deserve you. They know that they cannot reciprocate. They know that they cannot pick up what you put down. They know that they cannot provide what it is that you're able to provide. They know that they're not able to love you the way that you want to be loved. They know all of these things already, and that's the reason why they're constantly belittling you and making you feel less than, because they got to pull you back down to their level. So you feel suffocated because it's in you to grow. It's in you to live your best life. It's in you, and you know that you deserve more, that you deserve better. It's in you, and you know these things about yourself. The reason why you feel so unhappy, understand, jot it down. The only reason why you feel so unhappy, the reason why you feel like so down bad and like it's because you know better. That's a note right there. Why? Because I know better. That's the reason why I feel the way that I did. It ain't even about that individual. It's not even really about you. It's not really about, it's about you, but it's not about you. It's about the fact that the spirit of conviction is all over me. Is because I know better. I know that I'm lowering my standards. I know that I'm living below when I could be living up here. I know that I can do more. I know that I can accomplish more. I know that I'm not living up to my fullest potential. It's because I know better. Put it in your notes. Yeah. It's because I know better. It's because I know better. You got to double tap on the screen, man. Double tap on the screen. Send me some love. Y'all at 286K. 286K. Double tap on the screen. You got to be real about it. You got that spirit of conviction, baby. That spirit of conviction is all over you. You trying to figure out why you feel the way that you feel. You over there talking about, man, I just feel like my chest heavy. I just feel like I'm so drained. I just always look at myself, and I'm just looking at myself, and I don't even know the person that I am anymore. And I just feel so bad about this and bad about that. No, what you feel bad about is the fact that you know that you're doing yourself a disservice. What you feel bad about is because you know that you're sleeping on yourself. What you feel bad about is because you know for a fact that you know better and you're settling for less. You know that you deserve way more than what you're getting right now, but you're downplaying yourself. You putting yourself on that back burner. You're putting yourself on that clearance rack, and yourself, that battle that you feel, that fight that you feel is that internal war. You at war with yourself because your heart want one thing, but your mind is like, it's time for us to get up out of here. Your heart is over there, but we love them. But your mind is like, yeah, but love them don't mean that we got to stay. Your heart is over there like, this is my family. But your mind is over there like, your family is all messed up. They over there doing all type of stuff, and we don't even need to be connected to that, because as long as we stay connected to that, we're going to be self-sabotaging. We're never going to be happy. We're never going to have joy. We're never going to have peace in our life. You're going to have to leave grandma and them over there and feed them with a long-handled spoon. But your heart won't what your heart won't, but mentally it's up here. That's why I tell you guys that detaching yourself, leaving the situation is not emotional, it's logical, it's facts over feelings. When you see something is not good for you, when you see that it's not pouring into you, when you see that it cannot reciprocate, when you see that it has a negative impact on your life, that it's damaging you mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, you owe it to yourself to detach yourself. You can love them and still leave. You can love them and feed them with a long-handled spoon. You can love them and not deal with them on a regular basis. You can forgive them and still ain't got to reconnect with them. That's a fact. Is this a friendship, or am I a service provider? Is this a relationship, or am I a service provider? Is this a real family ship, or am I a service provider? Because some folk only going to love what you do. They don't love you. They only going to love what you provide. They don't love you. They only love the way that you come through, but they don't love you. And that's what you got to understand. You got to stop trying to make it be something that you've already been shown countless times before that it's not what it is. What you're telling me, coach, you're going to have to accept your reality. And that's what a lot of times, that's what you run away from. You run away from the truth. You run away from the real reality. The reality is, this is the type of family that this is. This is the type of friendship that it is. This is the type of relationship that it is. You identify what type of relationships it is. And what did I tell y'all? What was that note? Proper placement. And you put those relationships in their proper place. That's what you do. It ain't about a beef. It's about a boundary. You're not a bad person. You just have bad ways. You're not a bad person. You're just the type of person that I'll speak to and keep going. What you said that notice is proper placement. You have to have the right people in the right places. Understand, because there's some relationships that you're mistaking. You're thinking that it's a relationship and you're only a service provider in that relationship. Proper placement. Understand, when you see who they are, what they are, how they think, how they operate on a regular basis, it's not that you're a bad person. You're just not somebody that I want to be connected to. It's not that you're a bad person. You're not somebody that I would choose to be in a relationship with. It's not that you're a bad person, but the way that you live, the way that you think, the way that you operate is not in alignment with the life that I'm creating for myself. So with that being said, I can speak to you. Hey, how you doing? If I see you somewhere, it's all love. But will I come hang out with you? I'm not going to do it. Will we be swinging our feet up under each other's tables? I'm not going to do it. Will we be sharing unlimited space? Oh no, I'm not going to do it. Why? Because I don't want to be in an environment that is unequally yoked to me. I want to be surrounded by like-minded people. I want to be surrounded by people that are trying to heal, that are trying to grow, that are trying to develop, people that are honest, that are open, that is transparent, people that make me feel safe, people that make me feel welcome, people that make me feel heard, that make me feel valued. Understand, that's the environment that I want to be in. I'm no longer putting myself in environments where I feel disrespected or unsafe. That's me doing damage to myself. I ain't finna do that. I'm just not one of the one. And sometimes we get it confused. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we get it confused, and we want to make everybody our friend. We want to make everybody our friend. We want to make everybody our bestie. We want to go outside of our way, and we want to love a lot of people. And a lot of times we do it, but we go about it the wrong way as well. And we start putting the cart before the horse instead of the horse in front of the cart. And what we do is we start leading with things that we provide. Oh, I have this type of finance. I have this type of car. I have this type of house. And you go outside your way and you start presenting all these things materialistically to these people, talking about, oh, I just want to spoil you. I just want to give you the world. I just want to do this and I just want to do that. And I want you to understand that when you're leading with your money, when you're leading with your hand, then that's exactly what the people are going to fall in love with. They're going to fall in love with your hand, not your heart. They're not interested in trying to get to know you. They're not interested in trying to find out who you are at your core self. If you walk into a situation, a relationship with anybody, and the only thing that you're talking about are the things that you're willing to do in that relationship, first and foremost, this is a note for somebody. You're giving up too much information prematurely. Yeah. You're giving up too much information prematurely, baby. Your friends say straight facts. Send me some love. Double tap on the screen. Y'all at 332K. Go ahead, double tap. What you say, coach? You doing too much too soon, baby. It's too much too soon. Timing is everything. Prematurely, baby. You're doing too much prematurely. You going outside your way with somebody that you only been dating for 6 days, 7 days tops, and here you are already cooking for them every single day, dropping off lunch. Oh, baby, the devil is a lie. Now here you are picking up Man and Bonquisha, and it only been 2 months into the relationship. Here you are, got them over there smiling and grinning and all up in your children's face. They ain't even got no business been in make your kids at this. Y'all don't even know if y'all gonna be together or not. We only 6 days in. Why do Man and Bonquisha know them already? Why are they already in your pantry eating up all the fruit snacks, jumping up, drinking up all the juicy juice? Why in the world do Bonquisha don't even have no more cheese doodles right now? Because he over there playing the PSP more than Man. That's Man man game. Get that man his game back. Understand that you done took in a whole nother child. Now you have 2 children of your own, and you have a whole adult child over here as well. And it go the other way sometimes as well. You already got children. Here you are now providing this lady with her nails, getting her nails done, and Bonquisha nail ain't done. You over there paying $400 for a wig, and your baby girl hair ain't been washed, ain't been trimmed, and I don't know how long. You over here going outside your way, taking her on trips, feeding her things that she can't even pronounce, and won't even take Man and Bonquisha to the McDonald's. You have got to understand that there's a process in everything. When you go outside of your way, y'all, I be for real though. I be for real. Y'all be doing this stuff right here for real though. You go outside your way and you treat a person that you just now met, you treat them with more respect than you treat people that have been in your life all of these years. You neglect all your other responsibilities. You're going outside of your way prematurely, and you're giving them all these different things. You're showering them with gifts. You're showering them with trips. You're showering all this love and affection, all of these things that you know for a fact that you're not going to be able to maintain. You know, like I know, you ain't going to be able to do this on a regular basis. This your courting stage. You know, come on, let's be real. You going outside of your way and you doing all these things prematurely. Every conversation that you have, you boasting and bragging about what it is that you make and what it is that you do and what it is that you want to provide. And then you get upset when a person fall in love with your hand and not your heart. They don't even know your favorite color. They don't even know the thing that you like to do. They don't even know what your pastimes are. They know absolutely nothing about you, and they don't care to learn anything about you because they have no real intention on being in a relationship with you. Their only intent is to use you as a lick. Understand, you are a lick. That was a note that I gave y'all earlier. You are a lick. You are somebody that they can use. You are somebody that they can take advantage of. You are somebody that they can reap all the benefits of. They can get whatever it is that they want from you, and they don't have to respect you. They can get whatever it is that they want from you, and they don't have to claim you. There's no real relationship. The only person that have problems is you, and you got problems with a relationship that you don't even have. This man ain't even really with you. This woman ain't really even with you. They don't even claim you. And the moment that you ask them about a relationship or where you stand, they either gonna go all the way quiet on you, or they're gonna turn it into a big old argument. Now y'all about to fall out. Now they about to be on their way out the door. Why? Because they never had any type of intentions on being in a relationship with you. They only wanted the benefits of you, and you made it extremely easy because you were leading with your hand. Anytime that you come into a relationship 3 weeks in and you buying this, doing that, talking about the finances and this, what you think that they're interested in? And then I'm gonna tell you right now, look at the people that they dated in the past. You don't even look like them people that they dated in the past. They've been dating slim, nicely fit people they whole entire life of dating. That's all they've been dating. And here you is. You like me, you fluffy. You is not their type. I'm not their type. We know this already. But here you is trying to be their type so bad. You know what I'm saying? They've been dating tall their whole entire life. All they've been attracted to is tall. Here you is 4'11", and now they over there with you. You know that you're not their type. You know that you're not the type of person that they want to deal with. It's the benefits of you. That's what Mahogany told me, y'all. She told me I was fluffy. Whatever that meant, I just went with it. Long story, y'all. Long story. Just long story. Yeah, I'm just saying. You can you can look back at the people that they've dated and you already know that you're not their type, and yet and still you're trying to force a situation. You're trying to force them to be something to you that you already know that that's not going to be the case. You have got to understand when you are a lick and when you're not. Understand that. That's a fact. You can't go into a relationship prematurely. Listen, first of all, y'all is too much. Y'all too much in these comments, man. Is y'all serious right now? Everybody fluffy with me. Yeah, y'all, everybody. Hey, listen, I'm just trying to tell you, that's what the lady told me, man. That's what the lady told me. I was like, what? Fluffy. She said, yes, you're not big or little. You fluffy. Yeah. Man, I'm just telling you, because sometimes you have to bring humor to things. She said, you are so funny. But listen, honestly, I'm naturally funny. All I do is joke all day. I'm a naturally funny person. I love to laugh. I love to joke. I love to play. That's just the person that I am. But then when it's time to have a serious conversation, you know what I'm saying? I live that dual life. I can have a serious conversation, but I can be the life of the party. It's however they want to go about it. But I just need people to understand that at the end of the day, the level of relationship that you settle for is going to be the relationship that you have. And it's not going to just, when I say that, I mean, it's either you're going to be a service provider or you're going to be a friend. A real friend is going to be the type of person that is willing, don't want nothing from you. I'm not in your life because I want something from you. I'm not in your life to beg or to always have my hand out or to always have this type of requirement that I want something from you. A real friend is going to respect you and respect the person that you are. Understand that. A person that you're providing a service for, they only want you for the benefits. As long as you're giving to them, as long as you're providing, as long as you're showing up for them, then they're A-OK. But the moment that you step back and you say no and you utilize that no, then you're going to start to see that relationship start to shift right then and there. A person that you're providing a service for, they're not going to have that level of respect for you. They never do. You have to understand, and that's just how they operate. And they will go out. That's why you have to stay away from desperate people that, and I know y'all think that it's cute because society have already, they've ostracized this whole thing of being a healer, not being a healer, but being a healer. This ostracized this thing about being a healer and being able to fix people and help people and give people and do all of these things. And one thing that I always say is this right here, and I blame the church sometimes for it, because in church we've always learned that it's better to give than to receive, and that's been something that's been hammered on us for majority of our life. That's been something that we've been taught pretty much our whole entire life. Oh, it's better to give than to receive. It's better to give than to receive. You should always want to be a giver, be a happy giver, be a giver person that do this and a person to do that. And understand, it's not that that's not that it's incorrect. It's not that it's incorrect. You do want to be a giver. You do want to be a cheerful giver. You do want to be able to give and not give grudgingly. I get that. But you also, it's just incomplete. It's not incorrect, but it is incomplete. You have to understand that you can give, but you also have to have boundaries. You also have to know when to fall back. You got to also know when your gifts are not being appreciated, when they're not being respected. You have to know that as well, because even inside the Bible, it also say, don't throw your pearl to the swine. Everybody's not going to be worthy of the gifts that you carry. You got to understand that some people don't know what to do with it. So you going over there, you're giving somebody the best of you and they don't even appreciate it. You're giving somebody all your time, your energy and effort. They don't appreciate it. You showing up for them and they feeling entitled. They don't appreciate it. You going outside of your way, and guess what you're doing in that moment? You're damaging yourself. You're looking at yourself like, is the problem with me? No matter what it is that I do, you're never satisfied. Some people just do not deserve what it is that you bring to their life. And that's the reason why you have got to be conscious of what it is that you're connected to, the people that you're connected to, the friends, the family, in every capacity. You have to be mindful of what you're doing all the way around the board. That's what I'm telling you, self-awareness is a powerful thing. It really and truly is. And I say this every single time because it makes you aware of everything that you're doing. When you become self-aware and you're looking at people, you watch the response that you get when you're giving them the best of you. You watch the response that you get when you're giving them gifts. And that's how some of us who pay attention to everything, we pay attention so much that we can tell when we give somebody a gift and they are appreciative of that gift, because we don't just give the gift and walk away. We give the gift and we watch them open it. We give the gift and we watch their response. We give the gift, and when they open that gift and we see their reaction to that gift, it awakens, it fuels something in the inside of us. People be looking at us like we crazy, like you bought them something like that. You bought them something that expensive. You went outside your way and did this, and this. But we done it because we know the level of appreciation that that person will have. We gave them something that we knew that they wanted because we wanted them to feel good. And in return, it also fueled us. But when we go outside of our way, I'm proving a point right now. But when you go outside of your way and you go buy a gift, I mean a really good gift, you done paid attention. That's right, body movement. Come on. You done went outside of your way. You done bought somebody a really good gift, something that they've been talking about for months, and you've been paying attention and you've been seeing how they operate, and you go and get them that gift and you stand there and watch them open that gift and it's dry. Say I'm lying if that don't break your heart. Come on. Just say if I'm lying, put it in the comment. Put it in the comment section. I want to see who gonna lie and be like, no, I just get it. If it don't bother me, the devil is a lie. That break your heart. That break your heart. That thing right there, that destroys something in you. You be looking at them all kind of crazy. That's right. It hurt. You're right. Come on, Kira. Let's just be real. We got to be honest. All of us done did it before. All of us done went outside of our way. We done studied the person that we were dealing with, a family member or a close relative or a close friend or something like that. We done went outside of our way and we done done something for somebody, and we done made sure that we gave them exactly what it was that they wanted. We did all of that, and once we gave it to them, it was extremely dry. It was very dry, and in return, that hurt you. In return, that made you feel a certain type of way. In return, you really wanted to pick up your gift and go and take it right on back to the store. You know what I'm saying? That's what you was feeling like. Dang, I thought that was something that you wanted. Dang, I thought that's what you had been praying for. Dang, I thought I had then got it right. You done opened up my gift, and you act like that wasn't nothing. You act like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if that was the case, then yeah, I didn't even have to get you nothing. That's how it makes you feel. That's why, yes, you want to be a giver, but you want to give to people that can appreciate it. You want to show love, but you want to show love to people that's going to appreciate it. So yes, it is good to be a giver. It is good to be a cheerful giver. It is good to be that person, but you still have got to operate with boundaries. Everybody don't deserve you, my love. I know you want to give you to everybody, but everybody don't deserve you. Everybody don't deserve to get to know you, to be close with you, to swing their feet up under the same table as you, to be able to share space with you, the same environment with you. And you have got to know who you are and evaluate the people that surround you on a regular basis, because you have some folk in your life right now that you think that y'all are friends, but you really a lick. Yeah, you really a lick. Because the moment that I see, the moment that I see that I got you, and I can really drain you, that's exactly what's going to happen. The moment that I see that you the type of, the moment that I see I can run your pockets, that's exactly what's going to happen. The moment that I see that you don't have any boundaries, then yep, I'm going to take you through the ringer. I'm going to get every single thing that I need up out of you. I'm going to, I'm going to make sure of that. I'm going to go do everything I need to do to make sure that you walk away. And when you walk away, you're going to walk away empty. Understand that that's a lick right there. In the world, y'all already know when you go to do a lick, you go and pull a lick. You don't care about the condition that you leave that person in. You run up in there, you knocking over stuff, you knocking them over, you going through whatever. All you came to do is get the goods. You're not concerned about the person's well-being at all. You come to get what you get, and you on the way out the door. And some of y'all are being robbed in love. Some of y'all are being robbed with peace. Some of y'all are being robbed with sanity. Some of y'all are being robbed every single day, even of something as simple as a good mood. Come on now. What did you say, Coach? I said some of y'all being robbed every single day, and you ain't even know it. You got folks running in your house, running in. When I say in your house, I'm talking your life, running in and out your life right now. And guess what they're doing? They're running off with your peace. Yeah, they come into your life, and the only thing that they want to do is ruin your peace. They right there smiling and grinning up in your face. And the moment they get that opportunity, there they go with their drama. Here they go with their chaos. As soon as they see you got a smile on your face, as soon as they see that you laying comfortably up in your bed, as soon as they see that you are doing well in life, the first thing that they want to do is they want to come in there with complaining about something. They want to come in there. They want to spark something up, anything to ruin your peace. You got some folk right now that you understand that right now they robbing you of your sanity. They playing mind games with you on a regular basis. They got you on an emotional roller coaster. Some days you up, some days you down. Some days they hot, some days they cold. They over there playing all types of games with you, misleading, and it's all get out. One day they want to make you feel like y'all in a relationship and everything is going to work out, and then the next day they want to be by themselves because they need this to work on, that to work on. It's always something when you're dealing with that person, so much so that you don't even know if you coming or going anymore. anymore. You don't even know who you are anymore, because all you've been doing this whole entire time trying to adjust yourself to their dysfunctional life, trying to adjust yourself and trying to develop coping skills to be able to deal with what it is that they bring to your life, instead of you making a decision in your life to say, you know what, being that you don't know where we stand, let me go stand next to somebody else. Being that you don't know what it is that you want out of life right now, how about you go sit in the unhealed section right now? You're not ready to be dated right now. Understand that I'm not ready to be in a situation with nobody, period, point blank. If you don't know who I am, if you can't honor the person that I am, if you can't respect the person that I am not interested in being connected to you in any type of way, shape, or form. You have got to understand that some folks are looking at you like a walking, a talking, a living, breathing lick. Anything that they can get from you, that's all it's going to be about. There's no love in their heart for you. That's the reason why they don't want to have those deep, hard conversations with you. They don't want to sit down with you and talk about no happily forever, ever, when they know that they ain't got no real intentions on being with you for no ever, ever. You over there thinking that you outcast or something. Ever, ever, and ever, ever. No, they ain't trying to be ever, ever with you. They trying to be right now. They trying to get what they need right now. They trying to get back on their feet right now. They need a place to stay, and they need it right now. They just need what they need from you, and they need it right now. And you're the only person that's operating without boundaries. You're the only person that's operating that's not saying no. You're the only person that's operating and that's not, you know what I'm saying, speaking with authority and putting your foot down in your life. So guess what? They're a desperate individual, and when a person is desperate, they'll settle for anything. You are desperate for a relationship. They're desperate for what you got. So y'all go over there and trauma bond together. You are desperate for a relationship, and they're desperate for a place to stay. So guess what? They come and jump into a relationship with you long enough to have somewhere to stay. You desperate for a relationship, desperate for a marriage, desperate for a two-parent home. So guess what? They come right on over there with you, Miss Desperate, and they link up together. So now here you getting that relationship that they want, and they getting that ride back and forth to work. Them folk don't want you. There's a difference between a person being in love with you and a person that's being in need. A lot of y'all are not in love, you in need. That's just a fact. Yeah, that's what it is. You ain't in love, you in need. They're using you. They're taking advantage of you. They see the type of person that you are, and y'all are trauma bonding together. It's something that you want from them, something that they want from you. And guess what? You get over there, you get that person, and that's how you know. You get that person right there, and they good as long as you giving. As long as you doing, everything is good. But the moment that you start saying no, then everything goes downhill. The moment that you stop being the person that you was in the very beginning, because them finances ain't financing the way that they was in the very beginning, and you start saying, I'm not going to be able to do it the way that I used to be able to do it no more, you're going to see that relationship shift right then and there. Understand, because it's not a real relationship. You're just a service provider, baby. You have to understand the topic of the day is this a friendship, or am I a service provider? Is this a relationship, or am I a service provider? Is this a real family right here, or am I a service provider? And some of y'all are just simply service providers. I want you to understand that y'all are only going to be connected. Y'all are only going to be in that situationship for as long as you're providing a service. But the moment that right there, moment that you cut off the service, the relationship is done. A lot of y'all got Boost Mobile, and some of y'all got Verizon. I'm just saying. And y'all Boost Mobile is month to month. That's why you on that emotional roller coaster, because you month to month. You month to month over there. That's what you're doing every month. And then you might have a couple extra fees, and you know Boost Mobile will turn you off at midnight on that first day. So you got one day to be late and you cut off. That's how y'all relationships be. As soon as you say no, the relationship cut off. As soon as you don't give, the relationship cut off. Soon as you start asking about what y'all gonna be, that relationship gonna be cut off. At least if you go over there with Verizon, y'all got a contract, so you ain't got to pay it at midnight, but they gonna send you a text message to let you know that they gonna slow down your data if you don't get that bill paid. So what they doing, they giving you an opportunity to go ahead and get it together. They giving you an opportunity to go ahead and fix yourself, because maybe you had a mental slip and you ain't mean to say what you said, or you ain't mean to do what you did. So you need to get yourself back together, because if not, then I'm going to change plans on you, and I might go to AT&T. That's what I'm trying to tell you right now. You a service provider in some folks' life, but whatever service that you providing, it's up to you. Whatever business that you go to, it's going to be up to you, baby. But understand, I'm the highest paid one. I'm going to tell you that right now. You're going to have a check to come over here and sign up to my service. I am not one of them. I'm telling you that right now. I'm not one of them. You're going to have a criteria that you're going to have to meet. I know the person that I am. I know what I bring to the table. I'm not about to let nothing or nobody play with me. You're not going to play with me. Play where it's safe, but it ain't going to be safe to play with me. And that's just how you have to be about yourself. And it's going to be some people that's going to feel like you're arrogant. They're going to feel like you cocky. They're going to feel like you full of yourself. They're going to feel like it don't require all of that. But when you done played with yourself for so long and downplayed yourself for so long and slept on yourself for so long and have done all these things for a long time, you got it right, baby. Yeah, don't mistake it. Because see, these people, they be talking about you cocky, and they just because they not used to people with self-esteem. So you can't even listen to what it is that they be saying. They be talking about, oh, you so cocky. Girl, this ain't even cocky. This is just self-esteem. You intimidated by my self-esteem. You ain't even seen me on no cocky. You ain't even seen me really flex yet. I'm just over here just proud of myself. I'm just over here living my best life, and you offended by me living my best life. You offended by me smiling. You offended by me just doing what it is that I'm doing, and I just got started. I'm not even at my 100% just yet. This right here, this ain't number 50.5 right now. You know what I'm saying? I still got some growing to go, some healing to go. I still got more to go in me. And here you is already upset by me just not getting started. How you upset because I'm happy? How you upset because I finally got to a place in my life where I'm not codependent? How you upset with me because I know who I am? I know what I'm capable of, and I know what I bring to the table. How does me pat my own back piss you off? How does me waking up every single day and choosing to love myself before I love anybody else piss you off? How you offended? How you feeling a certain type of way about me all in your bags? You know what I'm saying? How am I ruffling all type of feathers because I wake up and decide that I want to brush my teeth properly, comb my hair properly, make sure my clothes match, step out with my confidence through the roof? Why does that upset you so bad? Because people don't want to see you doing well. They don't want to see you happy. They don't want to see you having joy. They don't want to see you being your best self because they are so used to having people that were broken, people that are struggling in life. They have done that and dealt with that for so much that when you show up and you got some self-esteem, some confidence, when you're speaking with authority, when you walk into an environment and you don't conform to them, when you walk in there and you take up space, when you walk in there and you do what you need to do and you bow out gracefully, they're not used to that because they're so used to brokenness. Stop letting people play with you. Stop letting people play with you. And yeah, stop letting people play with you. Yeah, there you go. It's then became the norm for real. It's then became normal, baby. Having low self-esteem, this normal now. You ought to see people, boy. They be so happy when this time of year come around. They be so happy to throw up them doggone posts about, seasonal depression, and I'm going through this and that. They be so happy. And you will see it'll have thousands and thousands of shares, thousands and thousands of comments on it. Ain't no way y'all depressed at the same time every year. I don't know why he hijacked my message. I had more notes. I'm gonna use them tomorrow. Cause I'm mad right now. Y'all seen my body shift. I had gotten my feelings. I'm back, y'all. I'm back. Sometimes I be having invisible arguments with myself. Cause it be, yes, right, friend, millions. Cause I'm trying to figure out how do y'all be depressed at the same time every year? It's almost like you ain't know this time was coming. Thanksgiving always in November. Christmas is always in December. These are things that we already knew, right? It's the same time every year. So if you know that these things are coming every year, why are you not already working on yourself, creating the savings, already shopping, already doing what you need to do ahead of time so that when this time come around that you don't put yourself in the same exact situation over and over again? I'm finished with my message. I just want to get into that real quick. I'm finished. That's what I was talking about. Is this a service provider? Are you a service provider or not? Are you a friend? You know what I'm saying? Are you a friend or are you a service provider? Are this a family or is this a service provider? I'm finished with my message. Now I want to talk about this because I got some time. I got some time still. I just want to know how you get upset about the same thing in advance though. I don't understand how you get seasonal depression early. Like you friends, Kira said it was a great message. You know what I'm saying? Hey, y'all know how I do. I give you the message and go on to the next thing. I say what I got to say. Because you know one thing I don't believe in? I don't believe in adding my own stuff to it. When I got the message, this is what I'm supposed to say. This is what I'm supposed to talk about. That's all you're going to get from me. When I tell you, I'm talking about all the way entwined, baby. I'm telling you, tell me what you want me to tell them, and I'm done, and I'm up out of there. When I start cutting up, that be all me. But when I be locked in, that be all him. I can't help what the message was going to be. It was going to be what it was going to be. Now I want to talk. Can I talk? I want to have my own time with y'all. This is my own time. I'm trying to understand right now, if y'all know that this time going to come every year, I don't be understanding how you get seasonal depression every year. Oh, I done had seasonal depression for the past 20 years. How, Sway? Please tell me how. How did you know that if you know that it come around the same time every single year that you did not say, I'm about to go ahead and get coaching in August. I'm about to already sign up for give a therapist in August. I'm already about to get in my self-help books. I'm about to already start journaling. I'm about to go ahead and grab my planner. I'm about to go ahead and start picking up odds and ends, small gifts, so that I don't feel overwhelmed. You know what I'm saying? When the time actually comes, I need to understand, why do you go outside of your way and start speaking these negative things on your life? You know what I'm saying? Prematurely. You don't even know what this year gonna be just yet. You don't know how it's gonna pan out this yet. And not only that, you say these things and do these things, and it's all based on money. It's all based around what you're gonna be able to buy, what you're gonna be able to put up under the tree, because everybody want to post a picture with the tree full and all of this and that. Girl, don't nobody care about what's going on in your house. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you can make a decision to say that we're only going to exchange one gift per person in this house. This year, this is what we're going to do. We're going to take the gifts out to the Salvation Army. We're going to make sure another family get taken care of. You ain't got to always try to live up to the Joneses. You ain't got to always be what other folk want you to be. Understand that. Stop claiming negative stuff over your life. Stop speaking negatively over your life. You know what I'm saying? All the time. Oh, yeah, ain't nobody got no seasonal depression. Sure. Everybody want to be depressed so bad. Don't even know. Yeah, come on now. Want to be depressed so bad. What do you want to be stressed out for? Girl, not me. Not me. I ain't got no seasonal depression, no part-time depression. I ain't got no full-time depression. I don't claim that at all. We don't deal with that at all over here, babe. I'm telling you that right now. We'll be looking at you crazy. You better wake up and ride that little tight bike and get on up out my face. You better go play with that Barbie Dream House and get on through. That's all we was able to get this year, honey. Understand that everything, the cost of living that went up. You better tell them children about inflation, baby. Everything that went up. So the same way I got to go through it, you going through it with me. We're a unit. We got to look good as a unit. Next, go on to the next thing. I catch you on your birthday. Come on now. Be acting like you forced, for real. Be acting like you forced to do something. You are not forced to do anything. And I think that that's the part, like, not only does it bother me, the fact that people like to speak negatively over their life, and then, you know what I'm saying, you post it online and everybody jump onto it. And like you said, friends, it be millions of people that sharing it and indulging in that same type of thinking, that same type of behavior, and not knowing that they're, you know what I mean, they're speaking that over their life. Like, no, you don't have to accept that. You don't have to accept that type of life. Understand that you can say, no, that's not for me. This is what I'm going to do. That's one. And then the second thing that actually annoys me about it is, it's almost like you're just giving up your power. You're giving up your power right then and there when you say that this is what it is. I feel like this time, every time this year come around, this is how I feel. If you know that this time of year triggers you, if you know that this time of year makes you feel a certain type of way, what do coach tell you? I tell you all the time, identify your triggers, then create a healthier response. So if you know that this time of year normally bothers you, you have to make it sure that you're intentionally making this time of the year the best time that you ever had. Normally I'd be depressed in November, but this year, baby, I'm planning a trip. Normally I'd be walking around sad and depressed, but this year, this is what I'm going to be doing. This year, this is how it's going to be. This year, this is how I'm going to pull it off. What you have to do is intentionally create that environment that you want. Intentionally create the life that you want. You have that power, but you keep giving it up to other people. She says, depression is a real thing, but to your point, it is so real too. But we can evaluate how we're using our power. Hey, we can. We definitely can. Depression is very real. We're not, and I'm glad that you said it that way. Depression is very real, and that's the reason why we shouldn't all be claiming it. Depression is very, very real. It's a very much a thing. Nobody's ever going to deny that. But what I'm saying is, prematurely speaking something negatively over your life, that's self-sabotaging. Why would you want to do that? You know what I'm saying? Depression is real. We're not saying that it's not real, just like, you know what I'm saying, this anxiety, you know what I'm saying, and all of those things. But all of those things are things that we can work through with the right type of coaching, the right type of therapy, the right type of consistency in our life. You can come out of that situation. If you equip yourself the way that you need to, if you lock in with yourself the way that you need to, you can defeat depression. You can push yourself right on out of that state. It requires you to practice a level of self-discipline that you've never practiced before. If you know for a fact that depression is real, if you know for a fact that it's stress and anxiety and these things are real, that's even more of a reason why you should not be giving your power to it. I know that it's real, but you can't overthrow me. Ain't nothing bigger than my God. I'm going to resize this thing here. Baby, ain't no mountain too high, no valley too low. Understand that that's right. He got me all under control. I'm not finna bow down to it. I'm not finna accept it. I'm not finna walk in it. None of that, baby. You're gonna have to sit down somewhere. That's just how it's gonna be. I'm gonna wake up and choose me every day. I'm gonna wake up and push through every single day. I'm gonna wake up because I owe it to myself. I tell y'all every video, long as I got breath in my body, I got a mission to fulfill. As long as I'm clothed in my right mind, I got a mission to fulfill. I still got some skin in this game, and I'm not gonna give that up to depression. I'm not gonna give that up to stress or anxiety. That's the reason why I say journal. That's the reason why I say follow your planner. That's the reason why I say stay plugged into your source, whether that's your therapy, your coach, motivational speaking, inspiration, anything that's pouring positivity into your life. Stay connected. Ain't nobody gonna be, come on now, we ain't finna do that. We ain't finna do that. Anybody else? I'm looking in the comment section now. I'm waiting on somebody else. Y'all want to come on live? If y'all want to come on live, y'all gotta send me a request though. Frick say that's the truth. I'm trying to tell you. Because if not, people will do it every single time. Request, these people want to join. Let me see. You gotta be positive all the time. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes it do get hard. Sometimes it is hard to be positive. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you have to, you have to force it. And I was talking to somebody the other day about negative dialogue, negative internal dialogue. And what I'm saying is you gotta understand that you owe it to yourself to shut down that negative internal dialogue. Whenever you having those negative thoughts, replace those negative thoughts with some positive ones. That's all you got to do. The moment that you start to even think something negative, feel something negative, replace those thoughts with something positive. Every single time. I don't care what it is. If it's a negative thought that you having, something negative that you dealing with, replace that thought with something positive. And you will see it shift. You might be feeling like, oh man, I'm having me a bad day, or things are not going the way that I wanted to go. You know what I'm saying? You have the power to shift that day. What's going on, friend?
Hey now, cast it down.
I'm trying to tell you, you got to. I'm telling you, because if you accept it, it's just like you saying, okay, well, I'm accepting being in this situation. I'm okay with being down bad. You have the power to say what you're going to do and what you're not going to do. And when you make a decision in your life, you owe it to yourself to align your life with the life that you say that you want.
Absolutely. See, they tried to give me the diagnosis of PTSD. I said, okay, we're going to praise through these stormy days. That's what we're going to do. You're right. We have to cast down those negative thoughts. You have to tell yourself your God is bigger.
That's a fact.
And like you said, acknowledge it. Yeah, you here. I see you hovering, but you can't give it permission to land.
That's right.
It gotta have permission, and the only reason why it gets permission to is because you let it in.
That's right. Every single time.
Things away, and I thank God for you.
Every time.
Because at the end of the day, you have helped me. When them thoughts come, because see, the reality is, look at the world we live in.
Right.
It is impossible not to see the negative. It's impossible to not let the negative affect you. But what you do with that is how you let the negative. Listen,
There you go. That's a fact. But you know what you just said, though? What she just said was really powerful when she said permission. right? You have got to give it permission. And that's what I just said to them. I said, we see these things on social media, right? We see it on social media. And when we see it, we naturally gravitate towards it. We take that and we start applying it to our life. We start saying that,
we're gotta take some time off this thing too. You gotta get off this social media. Deal with real life. Like we said, life, it does. It lives. And sometimes you gotta get off this thing because it affects how you dealing with your real life. I don't stay on this thing all day long. No, I gotta go.
And because you're right about one.
You going through, I'm going through too.
Right? And you got to understand too, like at the end of the day, it's just like you said, you have to give it permission. If that's not what you want for your life, then that's not what you have to deal with. If that's not good for you, then you have a divine right of choice. And I tell y'all that all the time, divine right of choice. You get to pick and choose. One of the things that I taught on Monday, Drea, I was telling them, I said, we have a divine right of choice, right? That's the only thing that we have power over, right? We have the power over choice. God has the power over outcome. We don't control outcome. That is God's work. We control choice. That's it.
He do the work.
That's it.
You just got to tap into the fact that, hey, I don't have the battle ain't mine.
Right.
And it's not to sound churchy, cliches, but it's true. It ain't yours. The devil have to have permission first of all to come even mess with you.
I'm trying to tell you. I tell them that all the time. I keep telling them that.
He got to go holler at God.
And you have to also understand that
when he get that permission, it's up to you to grant him access.
Right. And how you respond to whatever it is that he was doing, right? So you have the power. That's why I tell them all the time, that divine right of choice and the power of response. You don't have to respond to everything. You don't have to take on everything. You don't have to make everything that somebody else is going through. You don't have to make that a part of your life. You don't have to do that. The problem come in is when you start taking on everything, responding to everything, dealing with everything. And when you start fussing back and forth with everybody, you got to understand that the more that you fuss back and forth with any and everybody, you're exposing yourself in that moment. You're exposing the fact that you have no limits in your life. You're willing to exchange negativity. You're willing to lower your vibrations. You're willing to step from up under your alignment to try to prove a point to somebody that's already convinced. When these people already done made up their mind about you, I believe in letting people do whatever they going to do. If that's what you want for your life, that's fine, well and good for you. But over here, I'm not tolerating it. I'm not putting up with it. I'm not going to deal with it. And I choose to do what? Step away. I choose not to interact. That's it. But I'm telling you, I'm not accepting no.
Just because it come don't mean you got to answer the door.
That's a fact. That's a fact. Well, friend, let me grab somebody else.
Don't mean you got to answer the door.
Well, let me get somebody else real quick, friend.
Yes, friend, I love you. Keep feeding the folks. Keep bringing this chain breaking things. Okay, I love you.
I love you too. You enjoy the rest of y'all day.
You too, baby. I love you. See you.
See you later. What you got, friend?
I look a mess.
It's all good.
But I am so thankful for you, right?
Thank you.
Okay, you said that when they leave, they'll try to come back.
Yep.
Right? Okay, I'm like a positive person, and it's like people come and I say they succubus. That's what I say. It's succubus. Because they come and they'll get the positive and they leave, but they only come when their glass is empty, and then they come and try to like empty minds. But if it's family, it do hurt sometimes. Okay, Coach, how? Because I'm kind of like, it's getting lonely over here. So I'm kind of like, I kind of want to let them back in, but then I'm kind of like, no, Coach said don't. Like, Coach said don't do that.
Right.
I continue to work on myself, right?
Well, let me check. Let me. I'm about to answer your question. Do me a favor, TikTok. We gonna shut down TikTok. I need y'all to go to IG because all the I'm allowing them to come on screen with me. That way you guys will be able to interact in the conversation and give feedback on the questions that they asking, right? So do me a favor, TikTok. Y'all go over to IG, Street Poet _1125. Y'all go over there, flood IG for me real quick. Go to IG, Street Poet _1125. So if you want to come on screen with me, if you got a question that you want to ask, come over to IG right quick. Go to Instagram, Street Poet _1125. Before I click out, I'm going to give you guys the opportunity to go ahead and start coming in over here real quick. I'm going to give them a second to come over here real quick, friend. I understand exactly what you're saying. You say, okay, well, it gets a little bit different when it's your family. You're right.
Right. I I've cut everybody off. I have like a dot of friends. Like I'm single. I'm not focused on no man right now. I'm focused on me. Like I worry about that later. If it come, it come. But it's like family. It's like they supposed to be so important to us, but it's like, damn, like, do you really cut these people off? Like,
yes, you do. Let me tell you something. I'm gonna be open, and I'm gonna be you, because you saying I can be honest with you. Okay.
I want you to keep it real. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
I want you to understand something, right? Won't nobody damage you the way that your family will. Because the people, these people know the ins and the outs of you. They know the good, bad, and the ugly. These people have been around you your whole entire life. These people know so much about you that half of the time the people on the outside, they won't know nothing about you if those same people on the inside wasn't out sharing it. So a lot of the things that you hear in the street, where do you think came from? When people start going outside of their way saying all these different things about you, where do you think that they came from? And sometimes you have to disconnect from family first, because your family will be the same people that'll be in the trenches with you, in the mud with you, that'll be struggling right down there with you. And baby, oh yeah, you can cry over here. This is what we do. This right here that I want you, because I want you to understand. These people will know every single struggle that you've had to deal with in life. I'm talking about every trial, every tribulation, every dark hour that you had to experience, and they'll be right there, sitting right there with you, being a pity party Patty, a Debbie Downer, a negative Nancy. And as long as y'all are down bad together, everybody is all good. It'll be happy, happy, joy, joy. They'll love you to the end. But the moment that you start growing, you start healing, the moment that you say that I'm going to get up out of here, that this is not going to take me out, that I'm not going to die in this situation, then that right there, that's when some of those people that you call family, they'll be the first to turn on you. Their mentality is, I want to see you do well, but not better than me. I want to see you have, but not more than me. I want to see you happy, but not more than me. That's some of their mentality. And then you have some other family members, they won't be able to understand or embrace your level of success, your level of growth and development, because they're looking at you and they're thinking, why you, not me?
Yeah.
What's so special about you that he gave it to you and didn't give it to me?
Oh, I done been through it. I have been through it. I done been homeless. I done slept in my car. I done did it all. And I had so-called family, but no help, you know.
Exactly. So that's the reason why you cannot, your boundaries, y'all 4 affirmations that I gave for y'all this month. Could be clear with your communication and boundaries. When you create boundaries, you have to be clear with your boundaries, because when your boundaries are not clear, you create chaos in your own life. When your boundaries have to be clear, and they have to be fair all the way across the board. So if it's going to be this way for the friends, it got to be this way for the family. It got to be this way for the kids and everybody, the relationship and everybody that's connected to you. Because what'll happen is, the first time somebody see that you're holding somebody else to a different standard, that you're holding that person, they go to drama, they go to chaos, because you let them talk to you like that, you let them walk you like a dog like that. That's the reason why you have to make sure that your boundaries are clear, because I'm gonna tell you right now, won't nobody play with you like your family.
Yeah.
They, boy, look at him.
Hey, I don't let them play no more, coach, because I really like, man, you have helped, man. Look, you done taught me so much to where I'm cutting people out faster than the light company, faster than Boost Mobile. Like, if I sneeze and you don't say bless you, you gotta go. Like, I really, really have learned to love myself, and I really, really thank you.
You're welcome.
Day you come on here, even the days that you don't come on here, I was one of those ones like, man, what the fuck, coach is? I'll be waiting for you like it's breakfast. I promise, coach. But I'm gonna go, and I'm gonna let her get her turn. But I really do, from the bottom of my heart, I really appreciate you, man.
Thank you. I tell you what, I love you, and I appreciate you as well. And I know that it gets lonely sometimes over in we call it the isolation stage, or you know what I mean. I think I'm gonna probably start nicknaming that place when we get over there where we're lonely, y'all. When we start, instead of calling it the isolation stage, I think I'm gonna start calling it in school suspension, right? I think because I teach with my teaching, I teach you guys that life is a whole classroom. classroom, that it's all about learning and growing, and everything that you're going through is a learning experience. But we all know what happens when you go to ISS. When you go to in-school suspension, most of the time it's just you and the person that's watching the class. That's it. It's a very, it ain't that many people in there. And you know what I'm saying? And when you get to ISS, you ain't got no choice but to focus, right? And so while you're over there in ISS, friend, I want you to focus. I really want you to focus. I want you to evaluate yourself.
I'm at work, but I be taking my notes.
I know that's right.
I'm here, coach. I'm here for it, man.
I tell you what, while I love you, and you know what I'm saying, you embrace everything that is yours. I promise you, when it may get lonely sometimes, but it's definitely going to be worth it in the end.
Yeah, I got you. Love you, coach.
I love you. Enjoy the rest of your day. All right, what we got going on over here? What's up, Ashley? How you doing?
Hey, girl. I loved your live today. Hey,
Thank
everybody. You. I wanted to say one thing.
Okay.
When you were talking about people coming back into your life.
Uh-huh.
And when I heard this quote, I literally felt like the air had been knocked out of me.
Oh, wow.
So I just want everyone to know, people will always come back into your life after they've been disappointed by the people that they thought were better than you.
Come on, man. That's a fact. That's a fact.
Yeah. I just I heard that quote and it changed my life, and it really solidified in me why it's so important not to allow people to come back into your life.
Mm-hmm.
Because either one, they got what they needed from you and they bounced, or two, they thought that they were leaving you for something better and they realized that what they were getting
that's right
was not as good as you, and so they come back. Mm-hmm. And I also wanted to just add, I don't know why I have a frog in my throat, but I just wanted to add that if you are always attracting people that need you,
oh, she about to go. She about to go.
Opportunity.
Come on,
you already know me.
Hey, I'm just over. I'm waiting. Come on, I'm ready.
If you are always attracted to people who need you, mm-hmm. then that is an opportunity for you to check your self-worth and your self-love, because that is a codependent behavior.
Yes.
And so you typically will find that your worth and your value comes as a prerequisite of you being needed.
Mm-hmm.
So I want you to understand, I want people to understand that, because I used to be like that too. Is mm-hmm. I always felt like I needed to be needed. I always needed to perform. I always needed to be successful. In many ways, I still feel that way. And mm-hmm. if I'm not doing those things, then I feel like my value and my worth is diminished.
Yes.
And so I want everyone to understand, if you're dealing with feelings like that, that's a self-love, self-worth problem.
Right. And Ashley, I know that sometimes you be working. Ashley is actually a life coach as well, guys. So it's some lives she's actually able to catch, and then she has some lives that she's not able to catch. One of the lives that I taught throughout these past, we've been in boot camp since August, and one of the things that I taught them was about that being needed, right? That you don't want a relationship where you're always feeling needed. And today we kind of touched on something else, but what I was teaching them is that the only reason why most people want to be in a relationship where they feel needed is because they find security there themselves. And it's like, you know what I mean? It's a manipulation thing, because I'm giving to you, but I'm only giving to you because I want you to stay here. I'm doing what you want me to do, what you want's done, because I want you to stay here. So you give to them, you know what I'm saying, for your own selfish gain. And that's not what you're supposed to be doing. And so you're giving. Again, they're trauma bonding together is because you're not healing the brokenness that's in you. You're feeling that void with another person that is also equally broken, and nobody's really growing. Nobody's really healing. You both just sitting over there doing more damage to each other, because when they get to the point where they feel like they don't need you anymore, they walking out the door. And then guess what? You still have that hole in your heart that you have to fix. So you have to do your self-work on yourself. Walking around being that person that always wants to be needed or need and feeling, that ain't really on them. That's really on you. You're attracting that because you have that thing in you that you need to fix.
Mm-hmm. Well, and a lot of times, I remember thinking to myself, he's never going to leave me. He needs me.
Right. And that's what they be thinking. That's the truth. That's the truth right there.
And the thing is, though, if someone needs you, they will also find someone else that fulfills needs that you are not fulfilling. And that's why a lot of people you deal with getting cheated on a lot, is because you can't fulfill 100% of someone's needs. So they will go find another person that fulfills that specific area of needs while you are meeting these needs over here. And it's also a really, really easy way for us to pacify all the areas in our life that we don't have to work on. If I'm focusing on fixing you, if I'm focusing on giving you what you need, then I don't have to look in the mirror and pay attention to what I need and what I have to work on. And so we can blame these people all we want and how they're taking advantage of us, but like literally how the street said, they're going to treat us the way they treat everyone else, first of all. So the way they treat you is not new to them. Secondly, they are going to always go after the people who are willing to fulfill their needs because of their own lack of self-love and self-worth, because they find fulfillment in always taking care of someone else.
I agree.
So that's all I had to say, girl.
All right. Well, you have a good one, man. And that's Loving Single on IG, man. Y'all go follow and support Ashley as well. Dang, Ashley, we've been together for what, about a year now?
Oh, girl. No, I think it's like 18 months.
Oh, wow. We're going on 2 years. Okay. Hey, man, she's one of the other coaches that I really enjoy listening to. And a lot of times Ashley pops into the Patreon as well. And she'll put together a whole class and everything for us as well on inside my Patreon. So you guys go and support her and her platform as well. You have a good one, Ashley. Mwah. I love you.
You too, babe. Love you.
All right. What's going on, mamas? How are you?
Hey, I'm good. I just started watching you within a couple of months ago, and you've been helping me a lot. And I realized a lot now in my current situation with my child's father, my kid's father that I've been in a relationship with for 8 years. With watching you, I've actually tried to communicate with him and try to see maybe where I'm going wrong with things and stuff like that. But I've come to terms that I believe he's a narcissistic type of person. And I'm trying to see where and what can I do that now he's giving me the silent treatment, because I tried to communicate with him and maybe where I'm going wrong with things, if he can take accountability with certain stuff. But he hits me every time with verbal abuse. He says so many words that I just shut down and I throw that tantrum. My emotions take control of me a lot. I react on my emotions a lot as well. Okay. And I'm trying to gain more control of that. But now he's giving me the silent treatment, and it's kind of trying to manipulate me in a way of giving in again, which I'm a giving person, which I will. Now he's giving me the silent treatment. I'm the one trying to fix it. I'm the one that's trying to talk to him, call him, things like that. I'm the person that always do stuff first.
But that's exactly how a manipulator operates, though. And that's one of the things that you have to understand about those people in those type of situations. First and foremost, you asked me about what should you do in that situation. And I think that you already know what you need to be doing in that situation, because you've been following me and you already know what I do. Baby, snip, abort that mission. And one of the reasons why I said abort that mission is because you guys have been in a relationship for 8 years. Y'all been dealing with each other for 8 years. So you already know the type of person that this individual is. Know that already. So just, if he's been this way and he's been that way for 8 years, he's already settled in that thinking that he has. And the only way that he's going to change or do anything differently, you know what I'm saying? And that's going to be when you guys decide to separate. And even if he does, and when I say that, I'm saying that if you guys separate and he end up in another relationship, because you walking away has nothing to do with whether or not he changed. Okay. But what I'm going to say is this right here. If you can acknowledge the fact that you're being verbally abused, that's enough for you to leave. If you can identify the fact that you're being emotionally manipulated, that's enough for you to leave. If you know for a fact that right now you're being psychologically abused, because that's exactly what ignoring a person is. That's also a form of psychological abuse. It's what they do to try to shut you down. It's what they do to try to mute you. It's what they do to try to control the outcome of the situation. And when a person knows that you're an emotionally driven person, that you're easygoing and you're loving, and that's exactly what a narcissistic person will do. do. They'll try to twist and turn everything to make you feel like you're at fault for whatever it is that they done. So now here you are trying to repair a bond that you didn't break. And here you are running after them saying, I'm sorry, and sending paragraphs and trying to make a situation right when you didn't do anything. They'll hold you accountable for the pain, the hurt that they brought towards you, right? They'll hurt you and then they'll blame you for being hurt by them. Know that. That's what they do. And in these situations, the best thing that you can do is leave. That's it. I mean, it's going to hurt. I'm not going to tell you that. If I was to tell you that it's not going to hurt to leave, that's a lie. But is it going to be something that you're going to need to do? For sure. You're going to have to leave, because this person, I can tell you right now, if this is how he's been behaving for 8 years, this is how he's going to finish this out. Why? Because this is the pattern that you guys already have. This is the way that this relationship has been operating for so long that for him, he don't see a problem with it. And the reason why he don't see a problem with it is because you've accepted it all this time. Remember, earlier today, I was talking about patterns. When you allow somebody to behave a certain type of way in your life for such a long time, then that's exactly how they're going to continue to do it. As long as you allow it, is as long as it's going to be the same exact way. Now, if you say that I'm going to leave, that I'm going to walk out, if you stop calling, if you stop texting, if you stop interacting, if you stop running in behind him, yes, you're going to see a change in him. You're going to see a small change in him, because that's going to be something that's brand new. Wait a minute. You ain't called me. You ain't text me. You ain't reached out to me. And he's going to automatically jump into a panic. Don't be alarmed by that. It's a false alarm, baby. Every time that they start to feel like they're losing control, they're going to run right back and try to figure out, well, why you ain't call me? Why you ain't do this? Why you ain't do that? But at the end of the day, that's not something for you to fix. When you see something is having a negative impact on your mental health, a negative impact on your life, when you see that it's not beneficial to you, you are doing yourself a disservice by staying connected to it. You owe it to yourself. Get on up out of there.
And then, can I just say one more thing? It's
Yes.
kind of even hard when y'all live together.
Yeah.
And I'm walking around the house, like you said, on edge, like walking on edge, just because I don't want to upset or say the wrong thing to you. And you acknowledge the kids when you come in, but you don't acknowledge me. So that makes me feel even more lonely in the house. So, and it's like, I want to be like, okay, you got to go. But at the same time, that niceness in me is like, I don't want to put you out on the street like this.
Yeah. Well, it's
like,
your house? It's your house?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, he had to be out on the street. This ain't about niceness. This has nothing to do with niceness. Walking away from a person, detaching yourself for a person, again, this is not emotional, it's logical. And it's not about, I'm glad that you're a good father. We don't want you to be a bad father, but because we know that you're a good father, we can drop the kids off to you. We're never going to stop you from being a good father. Your kids can be wherever it is that you are, wherever you are, your kids are more than welcome to be there, because you've demonstrated that you're a good dad. We know that you're a good dad. We're not stopping you from doing that, but you're a shitty boyfriend. So you got to go. That's it. I'll give you 30 days to get your stuff together. And then because one thing's for sure, two things for certain is I might not have peace in the streets, because the streets are something that I don't control. I can't control what goes on in the streets, but what I do control is my house and where I pay the bills, where I lay my head at. Oh, I'm going to have peace there. If I don't have peace nowhere else, I'm going to have peace in my house. And you're not going to walk around my house and then think that you're going to ignore me. And you sure not about to walk around my house and think that you're going to raise your voice and talk to me. Not in my house. Baby, yeah, you doing too much. You letting him do way too much, ma'am. Yeah, no, give him his time to get his stuff together so he can go ahead and make his way on back wherever it is that he going. And you know what? You go work on yourself. You go do whatever you need to do or whatever. But right now, I got to pick myself. I got to take care of myself. I got to make sure that I'm operating at 100%. And I know that, you say that you're a soft person. You're an emotionally driven type of person. But I'm going to tell you this, because you're going to hear everything that I'm saying to you. And you're going to say, yes. And I get it. But because your heart is so soft right now and you're still so interested in trying to make this relationship work, in your mind, you're going to hear my voice. In my heart, you're going to feel my presence. But you're still going to make a decision to stay in that relationship because of where you are right now mentally. But I'm going to tell you from my mouth to your heart that you're going to be damaging yourself. You're settling for less than what you deserve. And if you stay in that situation with this individual, I promise you, you're going to regret it. Either way it go, it's going to hurt. It's going to hurt to leave. And it's also going to hurt to stay. But hurting and walking away right now, you can allow your healing to begin right now. But if you stay in that situation, you're prolonging your healing, and you're going to cry way more every single day. Because now you know for a fact, I know I deserve more. I know I deserve better. I know that this is not a healthy situation for me. I know that this situation is not what I need. And not only that, that's not what your children need to be viewing either. Because they deserve to be in a household where both parents are operating the way that they're supposed to be operating. And if that's a bad example for them, then you owe it to yourself as a mother. We can't do that. Right?
Right.
I love you. Understand that I do. I love you. I'm going to continue to post videos. I'm going to continue to pray for you and your strength. I pray for everybody that's connected, But I know that people won't leave until they get to that point where they're ready to leave. But I believe in being open and being honest, being extremely transparent by telling people the truth. And sometimes that truth, it hurts. It hurts to know that you have to walk away from somebody that I built up my forever with you. I thought that we would always be together. Like I didn't see anything past you. And now I have to remove all of that and put myself first, because I want you to know that you deserve to be happy. You deserve to be respected, and you deserve to be in a relationship with somebody that's able to communicate effectively. And shutting down is not effective communication. That's very much childish behavior. Okay? All right. I love you. You enjoy the rest of your day, okay?
Thank you.
You're welcome, love. See, I got so many, it's so many of you guys that are trying to get on. Let me see. Y'all, we could take one more person. We're going to take one more person. Y'all are hanging on down here. I stayed on TikTok because y'all were like, y'all were saying, don't go. So I just stayed. I didn't know y'all was going to hang out that long, though. I thought y'all would have been in left by now. Y'all have been out here sending gifts and everything. Y'all not playing. That's what I'm talking about. There we go. What's going on?
What's going on, Grand Rising? Good afternoon, Queen.
Good afternoon. How are you?
Alhamdulillah. Listen, I just want to thank you for everything. Like, you helped me understand what a narcissist is. Look here. And kudos to you. Look here. I'm giving you a high five right now.
Thank
Look here, Queen. Last night, a narcissist showed up. My ex-fiance showed up at my house, and I was so proud of myself. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just because of I seen everything that you already tried to formality already do. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
right.
It was already coming to pass. You know what I mean? Like, I just not came home from prison. I've been doing 10 years. I've been locked up since I was 19 years.
Welcome home. I mean? Welcome home.
Thank you. And like, like she's just, man, she's trying to take everything from me. Like, you know what I mean? It's like, you're trying to hurt me. Like, you just told me yesterday, you hope I'll die slowly. Like, I was in an accident, you know what I'm saying? I survived. I had nitrogen oxide on my lungs. Ooh. So, you know what I mean? I have seizures now from that. I can't remember anything. Like, she tried to literally break me down mentally, emotionally, spiritually. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
For so long, you know what I mean? I didn't know what she was doing because I never encountered a narcissist. I didn't even know what that was. I didn't even know that word even existed until you, which I thank you for that.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
You know? And even in your classes, when you say about separating, like, man, y'all even have to separate from my mother and people that I thought were really, like, for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, your mother, your mom is everything. You feel what I'm saying? I'm the only child. You feel what I'm saying? But I noticed that you are a narcissist as well. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like I try to forgive you for everything from when I was a child. But there's no blueprint for when you have children.
That's right.
This I know. You know what I mean? I just lost my dad. And, you know what I mean? Me and him having a conversation as men. You feel what I'm saying? Especially like coming home from prison, he helped me understand some things too. You know what I mean?
That's amazing.
Just like I was able to forgive him. I'm able to forgive my mother, but it's just like, I can't be ascribed to that. I'm trying to go here. Pigeons and eagles don't fly together.
Come on.
Sorry.
That's right.
You feel what I'm saying? They can't fly together. They're on totally two different altitudes. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah,
if you
right.
ever notice, if you ever notice, the higher that a pigeon tries to go along with this freaking eagle, it can't soar. It can't go. You feel what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
The air up there is too much for it. You feel what I'm saying? And as much as you love these people, as much as you truly care for them, you know what I mean? Because I'm very big on accountability.
That's
One thing
right.
prison has taught me is accountability. You feel what I'm saying?
Yes.
You have to be accountable for your actions. You feel what I'm saying? No matter what they are, big or small.
That's right.
That. You feel what I'm saying? And you have to learn how to, and you helped me understand something about myself, about, you know what I'm saying, seeking, you know what I'm saying, I guess, validation with love, with buying stuff, doing stuff for people. Like, that was kind of unhealthy. That's codependency. You feel what I'm saying? Because I felt like I really needed you. But
he been locked in. He been paying attention.
I never needed you. You know, the only thing I really needed was God and myself.
That's right.
Now, if he put you into my life, you know what I'm saying, that was for, you know what I'm saying, the lesson, you know what I'm saying, for the season, for the preference. Just like he did with all the prophets and all the messengers, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You ever think about Jesus and his apostles, you know what I'm saying? He didn't need them.
Right. Never needed them.
But guess what, though? God put him there, you know what I'm saying, for a reason to help him, you know what I'm saying, preach his message or whatever may happen.
That's right.
So at the end of the day, man, you are truly a blessing. Woman, I really need to meet you. I need to see you. You need to do some shows out here in Gainesville.
Gainesville. Where's Gainesville?
Florida.
Gainesville, Florida. I'm coming to Jacksonville, Florida. How far away is that?
That's nowhere, like an hour and a half away.
Yes, I'm in Jacksonville, Florida, November the 25th. November the 25th. I got it up on my Instagram. It's inside my story. It's on my Facebook as well. So I'm coming to Florida. November the 25th, I'm coming to Jacksonville, Florida. So yes, an hour away, definitely come check me out. But one of the things that I want to say to you before you get off of here, how old are you?
I'm 32.
32. I tell you, yeah, I tell you what, you know what? One thing that I love is seeing a person that changed. You know what I mean? And I don't want you to get off of here without me telling you that, I'm so proud of you. If nobody have told you that, I'm so proud of you. I'm proud of the man that you are right now. I'm proud of the way that you speak. You're very articulate. You're very passionate about what it is that you feel, and you know that it's real because it just comes, and I can feel it off of you. It's nothing. It's nothing more powerful than a changed mind. You know what I mean? It's nothing more like, I'm a mama too. I'm a boy mom. And I tell you what, it's so many young men that actually follow me right now. They follow my page. They pop up at my shows, and when they come to my shows, they bringing their mamas, not their mamas bringing them. This is how it's happening. And for some reason, it's like, young men, they always come to wherever I'm at. And, and I just want to tell you that, I love you. I do. And I'm so, so proud of you. And, to be able to see a young Black king that's concerned about his mental health, that's locking in, even with some of the things that you say, and I know that you watch the videos because you're able to quote me back verbatim.
Oh, honey, I got a whole book.
And that's amazing. I'm so proud of you. You hear me? Yes. I'm so proud of you.
Actually motivate me to do exactly what you're doing right now, because you help me see what my purpose is. And I really feel like even from prison, even from outside on the street since I was younger, I've always been like a leader. Even though I'm small, I'm nothing but 5'1", but I speak with so much authority and I never understood that. It was like, dang, I don't even like people like that. Why everybody want to be around me? Like, I don't even like that. Like, what's up? But I notice even when I talk to people and give people good advice, it's just like people listen. It's just like they love the way how I talk. And it's like, you know what? I think that's where I'm starting to find out what my purpose is.
That's right. That's right.
Coming home, it's like I tried to rush and try to figure out, man, what is this? What do I need to do? Like, because God gave me a second chance. I was in a coma for 4 days. I was dead. Like, it was over with. I just survived 10 years.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Then I get into an explosion. You feel me saying? Like, surviving a lot. You know what I'm saying? God let me know right then and there. And even then, like, I got a lot to see. I got a chance to see the afterlife. People not, like, seriously, listen, street. People don't understand that this world is more than physical. It's spiritual. And you talked about this. You have to equip yourself with the right body armor. You know what I do every morning on my TikTok? I post my little Islamic sayings. I be seeing you be watching, you be looking at. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
And it's like you have to equip yourself mentally, emotionally, spiritually in order to fight this battle out here, because you are at war. We are at war, whether you know it or not.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Our ocular is so blurred. It is so blurry to actually the true facts. Like, let's love each other. You know what I'm saying? Like, your mental health is very indeed. Like, I don't want no dealers. If you can't reciprocate what I'm putting down, man, I'm good. Like, look, you can't,
that's it.
Talk to me how I'm talking, man. Look here, I'm good. Keep it pushing. Like the song say, like, what's the old school song? Salt and pepper, push.
Oh man, he going back. Push it real good.
I don't care who you is. You could be mama, daddy, sister, auntie, cut. Look here, man. Look, I love you from a distance. Look here.
For real.
But look, I'm trying to go this way. All that trauma bonding. Look here. What, you know what I'm saying? My ancestors had to go through. Look here. Hey, that ain't got nothing to do with me.
Nothing.
You know what I'm saying?
Nothing to do with me, man.
Yes. What I got going on.
That's how, and sometimes people look at me weird, and And I just laugh, right? Because I'm that same type of person, you know what I mean? Healing has no color. You know what I mean? Healing has no color. Growth has no color. You know what I'm saying? I'm called to serve people of all over the world, you know what I mean? All over the world, of all nationalities. And that's the thing that I love about myself. I don't box myself in. I don't try to be what everybody else want me to be. I don't try to, you know what I'm saying, only cater to a certain group of people and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And that bothers people because that's what they want you to do. They want you to lock into this and give your time, energy, and effort to certain things. And I'm not that person. I'm here to help people heal, to help them grow, to help them create a better version of their life. You know what I mean? The support that I get, the platform that I have, man, it's everybody. And I love being in that colorful pool of people that's from all over the place. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a blessing, man. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, you walk into a room. I walked into Buffalo, New York, and it's like, I'm walking in there and I'm naturally thinking, okay, I'm going to New York. I walk in there and this room is just mixed with a mixture of different type of people. And you like, what? Some of the people that you thinking they all business minded, got their stuff all tied up here. And I get to speaking. And these people with these full-blown suits and everything, they quoting back everything that I say. They like, hello, somebody, 2-finger swinging. I'm like, wait a minute, hold up. You know, but that right there was enough to let you know that healing has no color. Love has no color. And our job, you know, as purpose workers are to serve people. It's to serve people. Everybody, you know, people are so broken right now. Everybody's going through something. And sometimes people just want to know that they are heard, that they're valued. And there's somebody that's out there that's saying, hey, you know what? I'm proud of you. I love you. And you know what I'm saying? And I believe in just being that person. So I appreciate you so much. I'm super proud of you. Again, welcome home. You know what I'm saying? I think that you're going to be an awesome speaker. And yeah, if you can make it out to Jacksonville, Florida, please make sure you do so, because you would definitely be one of the people that I will have up, you know what I mean, just to give your testimony alone. I think that that's something that, you know, people need to listen to. So do me a favor when you get off of here, make sure you inbox me, DM me on Instagram, because I would definitely love to have you in the building. Okay.
I would definitely love to be there, because, like, you know what's crazy? And you know what's crazy? Let me just show you how, before I even get off here, manifestations is very true. Guess what? I'm going to tell you something, Queen, because, like, it's something like I feel like you're like a big sister I never had, or an auntie I never had, or, like, really, like, it's so much, like, I'm kind of trying not to cry, like, getting kind of emotional, like, I'm trying not to. But, no, like, real talk, it's like this, it's like a spiritual bond that I have towards you. It's like no other. And it's like, you know what? I manifested you. Like, seriously,
really?
I manifested you. No, seriously, I swear. Wallahi. And that means I swear by Allah. You feel what I'm saying? I have, you know what I'm saying? This is just showing me that the universe and that my God, my creator, he hears me, that he's giving me everything that I need to be this great king, this purpose being that he wants me to be. You feel what I'm saying? We was all created for a purpose. We just yet have to find the purpose. You feel what I'm saying? In every negative, there's a positive. It's just on how you regurgitate it.
That's right.
It's 4 windows in the house, correct? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's all about, each window has a different view. You have to go to each window to get the exact different view, you know what I'm saying, so you can get the right view.
That's right. You know what? I like that. I like that a lot, man. I tell you what, definitely inbox me, you know what I'm saying? And let's see if we can, you know, I want to see if you can make it out to Gainesville, because like I said, you know, I would love to have you just, you know, get up and be able to share your testimony with everybody, you know what I'm saying? Just to be able to, you know, just to be able to share space a little bit, and, you know, we'll be able to sit down and talk a little bit in person as well, you know what I mean? But you keep going. I'm super proud of you, okay?
Thank you.
You're welcome, love. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to, I'm about to get up out of here. And as I get up out of here, I want to tell you guys, you know, I got to do the outro. Every single day that you wake up and you put 10 toes to the ground, I want you to sweat yourself. Tell yourself how beautiful you are and how much you love you, because there's no love like self-love. And you first have got to love yourself way before you're able to love anybody else. But if I motivated you, if I inspired you in any type of way, shape, or form, do me a favor real quick. Send me a badge up here on IG, or send me some gifts down here on TikTok. Man, if I motivated you, if I inspired you, if I lift your spirit in any type of way, shape, or form today, go ahead and bless me up. I'm trying to see where we are. Okay, I see y'all made 566.5K, so we got our goal down here. I'm trying to see if I can get them to send me a badge. I think we met our goal up on IG, but let me get somebody to send me a badge on IG real quick. Let me see if we reached our 40 badges for the day. Thank you, Summer. Thank you, Bluebell. I appreciate you. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate y'all, man. We've been stuck. We've been right here. Everybody been locked in, man, just viewing the videos, man. I tell you what, it's a blessing to be able to get that feedback from you guys, to be able to talk to you guys a little bit and see how y'all day is going. Thank you so much, Devon, Lady Tay. Appreciate you. Is it Miriam? Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Let me see. We got a question or something. Oh, okay. It says nothing in there. Okay. How y'all doing? Appreciate you, Trill. Thank you, Jacqueline. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for those flowers, man. Thank you, Cook by Net. I appreciate you. I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day, man. It's your favorite online motivational speaker and life coach. It's your girl, Street Poet. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day. Thank you, That Dark. Thank you, Kathy. I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all sending me some love down here. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Thank y'all so much, man. Appreciate y'all. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day. Let me see what they got. Oh, no, they reached their badge goal. Word. Thank y'all so much, man. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Enjoy your day. I sure am, man. Thank you, Summer. Summer came back with the, okay. That's what I'm talking about. Thank y'all so much. Thank you, Martha. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I always try to get on here, you know what I'm saying, to be so many people like, I was sending you a gift, but you hung up. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, T-Mac. I appreciate you. I appreciate you, man. Thank y'all so much, man. If y'all not inside my Patreon, make sure y'all get in there. We got class tonight from 6:30 to 8. That's Eastern Standard Time. That's 6:30 to 8 tonight, Eastern Standard Time inside the Patreon. If you're not in there, do me a favor and hit that link in my bio where it says Linktree Street. Stroll down to where it says Mental Health Support Group so that you can get subscribed expeditiously. Thank you guys so much, and you guys enjoy the rest of your day.